streaming. All right, so we should be better now. Should be a better latency right now. A little better.
Excitement in the fully vaccinated draft room, except for that dude on the computer. I don't know what he's looking at. Melissa Stark, take it away.
Well, she is the highest drafted tight end in history, and when you hear that, what does it mean, and what does it mean to be a Atlanta Falcon?
Let us know when you're back, guys. How you?
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye. Whoa, hold up. Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99. I'm never leaving now.
We need the deal too.
I'm hoping Jamar Chase here. Keep him away from the Dolphins. That's what I'm
Jamar
hoping here,
Chase?
not the offensive tackle.
On the clock still. 3 minutes remaining still. Bengals probably really wanted Pitts to drop, but you know, that wasn't happening.
This one's for every NFL fan whose team is drafting their franchise QB. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
So even Pepsi knows that this is offensively.
I hate that commercial about the Willy Wonka song. I heard
haven't
it like
seen
50
that.
times yesterday.
I haven't seen that yet.
I mean, the only reason I know it is like yesterday. I'm like, I was upstairs and all of a sudden I'm like, is Willy Wonka on? And then I'm like, and then my parents were like, no, it's a commercial. I'm like, what is it for? And I think it was what, Spectrum or something, did that Willy Wonka song.
That's funny. Carbon neutral by 2040. Are you guys in chat? If you guys still here, can you hear everything fine? I hope everything's good. I'm constantly, you know what? I haven't had a cheese stuff, a cheese crust stuffed pizza in a long time. Wait. There's a date for the schedule release. Ooh, Josh Allen's one of the foregrounds. When is it? This is when. Wait. 17 games. Okay. Biggest season ever. Diggs. Yes. Wednesday, May 12th. 2 weeks from now. So we are going to be live. We're going to be live. Brian's doing his hump dance. No, don't pass out. Don't pass it to me. I want you. So we're going to be live in 2 weeks for a projection.
Right. What do we think it's going to be?
You know,
Jamar Chase, I'm going with.
Yeah, I think Chase too. I think you're right on the dot in that one. You're gonna be 5 for 5.
You think so?
Yeah, 5
the
for
only
5.
thing that can throw a curveball is if they go with the offensive tackle.
I need some picks though. I mean, I need some trades. I need some trades. Need some trades. Zach Wilson looks like
Brian?
Brian, he's actually who you taking? Bengals.
You know, I'm going with an offensive lineman here. But you know, they could also go with that wide receiver that one of our comments was talking about too. I don't know how much chemistry that they have together, but we'll see. Here we go.
All right, pick it.
Which one, Waddle?
Now Chase.
Chase was with Burrows in
Who?
LSU, wasn't he?
Jamar Chase.
Ah, there we go. Jamar Chase is the pick.
Oh. So now
Looks like-
Jamar
looks like
Chase
Future.
goes back with Burrows because they
Yeah.
both are LSU, right?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
there's that LSU connection.
That
There
makes
you go.
sense. Complete sense.
You know,
I like this pick a lot for
I
Cincinnati.
like it's not for
yeah,
Miami.
You know, they
Yes,
still got it.
exactly. Not that Miami got him either.
Yep. And they still have AJ Green. You know.
They don't. AJ Green went to Arizona.
Oh no. Did he?
I think he got traded.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, he got traded to Arizona, so he's with Hopkins now. And
Great.
then they still have the ageless wonder there.
Larry
What's his
Fitzgerald.
name? Larry Fitzgerald.
Man, how did
Oh,
I
they
not?
got Tyler Boyd.
Boys.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Tyler Boyd.
They
You're
got
right.
Tyler Boyd, and then they got now Chase here.
That's a scary offense.
Yeah, Boyd's been fun to watch in Cincinnati, so we'll see.
I mean, we can't forget Boyd.
Then,
Yeah,
We can't
then
forget.
Giovanni
Boyd.
Bernard just went to Tampa so Tampa wants like 8 running backs to put on the field at
They
once
have a
to
whole
try to
lot.
run the ball.
They have a lot of running
I
backs.
know.
They're the Miami Heat, I guess. Of the
Oh, it
NFL
was the
now.
contract. That's why Rodgers is pissed off.
Oh yeah, we're reading on the bottom of the screen here. Aaron Rodgers is mad about his contract, so. But you know, San Francisco just drafted that quarterback, so maybe San Francisco's out with a.
You know
taking
that,
Rodgers.
that scares me now. Because now Rodgers can literally go to any team.
Miami, New England, yeah.
Any
If
team,
Aaron
any
Rodgers
team.
goes to Miami or New England, just
Mm.
stop it.
I can't even.
Maybe Aaron Rodgers just wants more fuel to the fire, so he plays like in an MVP year because he knows he doesn't have a lot of time left probably. So maybe he just
Yeah.
wants to spark something else to have another MVP year, you know?
Well, that may be true, but you know, Josh Allen's going into another year here, and he was so close to that MVP last year, Bills fan. So, oh, look at Miami's pick is already in.
Wow.
They were quick. Who you got for Miami, Uncle Eric?
I'm gonna go with Waddle. I think they wanted one of those 2 receivers. I'm gonna go with Waddle. I don't see any other thing than Waddle. I don't see Devontae Smith here right yet. I think he's gonna go probably in the top 15, but I'm gonna go with Waddle, receiver.
I'm gonna have to agree with you here. I know Tua and Waddle had that chemistry in Alabama, just like Chase and Burrow. So, yeah, I mean, that's who I'm taking. What about you, Angel?
Waddle too.
Waddle.
I'm not, honestly, I'm not. It's gonna be very simple for me.
There's been a few that were offensive lineman picks just to protect the quarterback a little
If I
bit,
was
but-
Miami, I would get the best offensive lineman, but that's just me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know.
Protect your freaking quarterback.
Well, Jamar Chase, there we go, the highest drafted LSU wide receiver of all time.
Suck it, Odell.
Odell Beckham was picked 12.
Are you guys following on ESPN? No, we are watching NFL Network.
Yep.
Hmm?
It's been popping up here sooner than there too. Look on here, it's been popping up here sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to keep the same mindset I always have. Keep being competitive, and I think that takes me a long way down the right road.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Imagine the partnership with Joe Burrow. They become the first teammates in a common draft era that were quarterback, wide receiver from the same school and both got drafted in the top 10. And you see on your screen.
I love how they say the pick is in, and then you gotta wait an extra 2 minutes for it.
I know.
Like, come on.
Got 2 big-time guys left. They went to
We're ready for our Bills pick, guys. Let's go. Get the Dolphins out of the way. Go pick your bum.
Pick whoever is not gonna go against.
Pick your Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah, so you can trade him out again. Pick the wide receiver that's never gonna get a touchdown on us. I'm kidding.
Pick your defensive player that's gonna get burned by Josh Allen. Oh, there's the 2 Dolphins fans in the entire crowd. They had to look really hard for them guys.
Like we're oh, okay, right there. It's right there.
Wait, you got one at home with your dad, Brian.
Oh, come on.
He's a
Does he have his
he's a
Dolphins-
Patriot.
does he have his Dolphins jersey
He's
on
a
or
Bills
anything?
fan. If you're watching right now, you're a Bills fan, okay?
I'm
Not
sure
even-
he's got his Dolphin. He's got his little Ray Finkel shirt that he wears all the time when we watch the Bills games. You know, he's a Bills fan at
He's
heart.
a Bills fan.
So just stop it. You're a Bills
Stop
fan.
it. You have a trash can that's a Dolphins trash can. That says a lot about your team.
All right, here comes the commish. Yep. Here we go.
With the 6th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select
Jalen Waddle, Miami Dolphins.
6 for 6. He does not look happy.
He does not look. Oh, he's like, oh, I was picked.
What?
The reaction
Okay.
from him was like, I don't think he hugged any of his family members. I think he just walked out and high-fived the one guy out there. Like all the other.
He's an
people
OJ
that
fan.
guy-
Damn right he is.
Look at that suit. I'll give him that. I want that suit jacket.
Yeah, he is a little stylish man.
He looks like Two-Face. Oh, missed 7 games in 2020 with a broken ankle. But yeah, he being from somebody that watches a lot of college football, Jalen Waddle might not have been as fun to watch as the Heisman Trophy winner on their team, but he's going to translate to the NFL a lot better. So, like I said, he's going to be a bust because, he went to the Dolphins. He's going to be a terrible NFL player. He'll probably only last like 2 years. If you're Dolphins fans, you should be really sad about this pick. But, yeah, Jalen Waddle to the Miami Dolphins.
Wow. Yeah.
Another wide receiver for
Hey,
Trey
hold
White
on.
to dominate.
Yep.
The Lions pick is already in. What? I mean, the Lions had finally.
I
done
like
something
this.
right.
I
They
like
figured out
this. Let's go.
draft
Let's
by
get this
getting a pick
going.
in already.
Let's see here.
Pick us in,
we're
man.
we're still seeing highlights from Waddle.
But I'm a little ahead of you on this one, but they didn't say who it was. It just says the pick's in. So.
Okay, yeah, that just
It's the
popped up
quickest I
for
think
us
the
too.
Lions have ever done anything.
There are brethren. We want them to do good.
I don't know about all that.
Hey,
Ralph
hey,
Wilson
I-
partially owns the freaking Lions. Okay. Partially
I have
owns.
a man crush on Matt Stafford, so I loved the Lions for a long time because of him. Now that he's not there,
Gotta stick with Josh
you
Allen
know,
now.
I guess I got to go association if I have to pick another team. It'd be
With the
like the
Rams.
Rams just because of Stafford there. Otherwise, but we got the Bills. But everyone has a second team. Like the NFC or something that they like.
Yeah, that's Rodgers for
Rams,
that's
but,
Rodgers for
I
me.
always like Stafford.
Yeah, and that's been Aaron Rodgers for me. I mean,
You have a jersey.
depending on
Yeah.
what he's doing with this whole smoke screen thing that's going on, but
They go running back here, don't they?
if Aaron Rodgers goes
No, they don't go
to New England or Miami or one of our competitors, then all that love for him is the man crush is gone.
Yeah. Now this pick coming up for the Lions, I don't have an idea. This could be a
Okay.
Justin Fields. This could
Ooh.
be Devontae Smith, the receiver.
Yeah.
Sorry, they don't have a
They could
quarterback. They don't have a
He could
quarterback.
go offensive line to cover
Yeah.
to protect Jared Goff.
Oh, that's right. They have
I
Jared Goff.
mean, they could go anywhere. So if I was the way Goff plays and he's kind of a statue back there, I would go offensive tackle here if you asked me who they should probably take the Lions here. As much
who-
as the sexy pick would be Devontae Smith, I'm going to go offensive tackle here for them.
Yeah, you know, they just traded away, what's the guy's name? The wide receiver that they had.
Galloway.
Galloway.
Yeah, Kenny Galladay. He's gone now.
Galladay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm you know, thinking about that, you know, I could definitely see what you're talking about with the offense.
You know what they should do? Get the best player. Literally, the best player is one of them.
Yeah, but that's boring. I would like just because I had so much fun watching Alabama play in college this year. I would love to see Devontae Smith go to them. He's that.
I think you're right here, Brian. I'm just throwing the curveball, thinking it might be offensive line, but I don't think they're going to do it. I think you're probably 95% right. It's going to be Devontae Smith. They lost a lot of weapons at receiver. It makes the most sense here. Or the other option I can think of is that defensive tackle, Slater.
Yeah. That's another good one.
I think it's receiver. I think that's the sexy pick again, going back on it, but
yeah.
We'll see.
Well, that's my pick, Jalen Waddle. Who you got, Angel? They're still
Those two play. Waddle
and Tua played together. Yeah.
Oh, so that's another group. That's another two players that play together
Yep.
in the same draft. Well, they came in the same year. The same thing. Yeah, Tua and this guy and Burrow
Same
and
thing as the last two
wow.
picks, yeah. What about the Lions pick? Who you got?
That's a wide receiver.
Oh.
Ooh, they just nailed something.
Uh-oh.
They're happy.
Look at that draft room there.
They're happy.
They're excited about something.
They nailed something big.
Speaking of hugging it out, yes. How about Jalen Waddle going back with
Ooh, what are they so excited about?
Here we go. Let's see.
They're hype.
or Tua to Jalen Waddle and Devontae
What do they
Smith.
do?
Both of them said Mac
What are they be so excited about?
I haven't liked the Lions since Barry Sanders. I mean, Megatron.
Megatron. I love Megatron so much. So good.
Started off the non-playing season, as we like to call it on NFL Network, with quite the trade.
All right.
First overall
Pick is in. Come on, Commissioner. Let's get up there.
And one of the first-round quarterbacks comes to a team.
I'm gonna mute it for a second.
In addition,
I can kind of hear through their TV, their picks.
Yeah.
pick for the Lions.
All right, here comes the pick for the Lions.
Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell, the
Ooh,
offensive tackle from Oregon.
called it.
Yeah, good pick. Jared
7
Goff
for
is.
7, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Jared. You look at Jared Goff with the Rams. I mean, they always had a mediocre offensive line, and you look at Detroit's offensive line, and Matt Stafford has always been running for his life. So helping out Jared. Look at this guy in his overalls dancing on the stage here. But
I need to see a table. If you're gonna bring people like that, I want tables.
yeah.
Better see a
But-
table in that damn freaking.
For this pick here, protecting Jared Goff, we've seen what Jared Goff can do. He can put stats up like the best of them when he's on point. Best way to make sure he's on point is give him some protection, give him some time. Yeah, he needs the weapons too. He had Robert Woods. He had who's the other wide receiver they had there? Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
Yep, you're absolutely right.
they still have them, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So he had some weapons there to play with, and with the Rams. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. That's one of the bottom dwellers, you know, that you'd like to see do a little bit better in their division. I mean, you got Minnesota, you got Green Bay that's been doing good the past couple of years. the Bears and their defense have always been the middle of the pack, and Green Bay was at the bottom. So, you know, maybe the change of scenery at quarterback with Jared Goff and getting Penei Sewell out of Oregon.
And Aaron Rodgers possibly leaving.
Oh, come on. To protect Jared Goff here, it's a good thing. So yeah, I like the pick there. I like the pick. So good job, Detroit.
Good stuff.
Now we got 2 minutes.
This guy's a beast. What,
So they
6'6",
traded-
330 pounds?
Oh yeah, watching some of his highlights, it's just he was clearly the best offense.
So they traded Bridgewater to Carolina, right?
Oh, Carolina.
No, Carolina traded Bridgewater to
Denver.
To
He went
Denver.
to Denver.
Denver.
right before the draft.
Yeah.
So
And
You
Carolina
don't
also has
think-
Sam Darnold, so they're not taking a quarterback because they got to believe in Darnold. I'd have to believe they're gonna get some weapons for him to play with.
I just want someone to steal the New England's quarterback. I just want someone to steal Fields, just because.
Like I said, I'm not high on Justin Fields.
Oh,
I'm not high on Mac
Who
Jones.
does Carolina? Sorry, guys, just to jump in. Who does Carolina have at receiver?
Who was the one they got from the Jets?
Oh crap!
I had him on my fantasy team last year.
Yes. Who was he?
Powell? No, not Powell.
He's a tall guy.
Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson, that's right.
So that brings up a good point. My dad was wondering who they have at receiver. This
They
could
don't
be
have
a
a lot.
Smith pick.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna go with defensive tackle.
Oh yeah. I'd like.
Oh yeah, good point. My dad brought up though. Robbie Anderson's a small receiver. If you get Devontae Smith, you're gonna have 2 small receivers. So maybe that might not be the best way. So, but I still think they're gonna go defensive tackle.
Yeah.
The golden rule likes defense, so I think he's gonna go that Slater defensive tackle is my
All
pick
right,
here.
it's Eric going for 8 for 8.
Yeah, you're right about that. The golden rule does like defense. So here we go. The pick is in, guys.
Don't forget, schedule release 2021, Wednesday, May 12th, 8 p.m.
Tune in.
It's gonna be sexy. All right, let me get this back on.
All right. Yeah, not a whole lot of surprises with the last 5 picks here. A Trey Lance might have been, but yeah, I still like that Trey Lance pick at number 3 with San Francisco. That was the only one that could have been.
I'm just looking ahead at the next 2 after this. You got Denver and Dallas. You could almost pencil in at 10. Dallas is going to take Surtain if Denver or Carolina doesn't take him here.
Yep.
They waited till the very last second, too.
Denver's funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pick it in. All right, here we go.
Drew Lock.
That's
They don't
true.
sound committed to Drew Lock. That could be a Justin Fields move right there.
That could be,
Yeah,
but they
Bridgewater,
did also.
That's right. You're right. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I hope they're committed to Bridgewater. I'd like to see him do good.
That's like the guy that I always root for. Bridgewater.
Here we.
Mm-hmm. Always root for him. He got destroyed in the stick, and honestly, and of course the injuries obviously didn't help him.
Yeah, it's fun to root for a guy.
No, they're
like
not
that
going
that
for
comes
Justin
back
Fields. What the
for-
hell's wrong with you, dude?
It's fun to root for a guy that comes back from a freak injury like that. Doesn't matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good story to see someone coming back from an injury like that you didn't think would ever play again, and
Yeah.
you want him to succeed, And it's just a shame that kind of like dropped him like a ton of bricks, after.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault the team didn't succeed,
Yeah.
McCaffrey was hurt most of the year too, so. All right,
Here we go. Get up there, Commish. Let's hear it.
Come on,
There
Commish.
we go.
We got. I'll mute you real quick.
All 10 of their minutes to make it official. Let's see who they choose.
All right. Here's the Commish at the podium.
With the 8th In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Surprise pick right there.
There's a
Okay.
surprise pick right there.
That is a surprise one. I was
Wow.
not expecting to see him go in the top 10. You know, another SEC guy that I've been talking about, guys. I mean, the level of competition that he's had to play against, you know, Alabama's, LSU's, Florida. He's lined up against Kyle Pitts. You know, he's lined up against Jalen Waddle. He's lined up against the Heisman Trophy winner, guys. I mean, he has played some NFL level competition.
That's crazy.
So Carolina picking this guy, I mean, good job on you. I wasn't expecting to see him go this early, but you know,
Brian loves the defensive man. He's always happy when you see the guy go up.
I'm a defensive-minded fan. I love when the Bills have a great defensive. Look at that play.
Yeah.
Look at that. He is a ball hawk.
He's not even looking at the ball. He just like instinctively just.
He's just got an instinctive mind for that. Look at that. Come on. Carolina got a good pick there.
That's some Trey White level. Some like.
I'm sad he's not with the
Yes, that's a
Bills.
very good pick.
Yep.
Jumping on the okay, physical, nice tackle.
And in the last episode, guys, I called this guy out as one of the guys you could be excited about. You know, seeing him go number 8 was not expected. I mean, good job, Carolina, for scouting him out like that. But yeah, J.C. Horn, Carolina Panthers. He's gonna have a good career there, hopefully.
It's crazy. There's 3 NFC East teams back to back.
Yeah.
Only Trey White is on Trey White's level. Ooh, right on the dot with that one. That was a good one. Only Trey White's on Trey White's level.
Denver needs defensive help.
I believe Denver needs defensive backs too, or that too. I mean, I don't see Devontae Smith here.
Devontae Smith.
Oh yeah.
I don't see
That's
him
my
here. I
pick.
think they're going
My
defense
battery's dying.
Denver.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
Brian's.
surprised if Denver did go after Surtain here. They need cornerbacks.
Surtain.
I wouldn't be surprised here if they try to take him from Dallas.
You know,
Yeah, right now Brian's headset's dead right now, so
Denver does like defense. John Lynch, GM, defense. You know.
I don't see them. But have you guys got any other comments?
Yeah, I think Denver goes Surtain here, but if you're gonna see your first trade, it might be Dallas trying to leapfrog Denver if that's the case, because Dallas wants Surtain in the worst way.
We'll see. They need to make up for that lousy ass defense they had last year. That's for sure.
The Bills lit them up too.
I know. We put like 45 on them.
I mean, you know, who didn't jump that?
I mean, come on. Dude. Come on. This is, it's Josh Allen after a while, That was his revenge game for not picking him.
Denver? No, they got some weapons. It's just that.
I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh, yeah. I don't see Dallas taking offense here. They did last year with Lamb, so I don't think they're going to take a running back or a receiver here.
Denver's going to take that defensive guy right away from Dallas.
Yeah.
What do you have for running backs, though? Denver.
Well, we were just talking about, me and my dad were just talking about Dallas because they take next. So we're just
Phil
trying to
Lindsay?
see what
I
they
really don't
might take.
consider him a running back.
We think Denver's going to take Surtain here.
They might go for we thought of maybe running back too because Lindsay hasn't been that great, and then they got Gordon's with who now?
Oh yeah.
That's right. He doesn't remember Gordon, but I mean,
I don't see a running back this high at 9 though to Denver. I mean, that's a good point. They could,
They
but
could.
I don't see a running back.
I don't
here
think they
just
will.
yet. Yeah.
They can easily get something with someone in the second round. It's a pretty deep draft when it comes to running backs.
Hmm?
That I do know. There's something I do know is running backs.
Fellow and I talked about Jared Patterson.
Yes, he did talk about Jared Patterson. Yes.
He's better than a 4 to 6 round. Whoever gets him
I think
will get a
Denver's
steal.
fielding calls here.
I think he's right. I think Denver's trying to get calls. Because they're at minute 42 right now.
Patrick Surtain still available.
Zertan is available.
Him with Trey White.
Now, I know how much, we talked about, does Denver throw a wrench in? Do they go quarterback?
I don't think so.
Oh,
You said quarterback or cornerback?
quarterback.
No, they're not going quarterback.
They did just get Teddy.
Yeah, they got Teddy. So I don't see that happening.
You know how Elway is with quarterback, so I don't know. I was just asking about that, but I think they're feeling trades here, or they're going defense. And like I said, I'm gonna go Surtain, but clock is clocking down. This could
it's
be
clocking down very close. We're 53 seconds
The pick
out.
is in, just to let you know.
The pick is in now. Okay, so. Oh yeah, you can see that in ESPN one. So they have Drew Lock. I keep on forgetting Drew Lock is in there. I forgot Drew Lock was a freaking quarterback for Denver. Oh, I forgot about that.
Wasn't Denver the team that had all 3 quarterbacks were on the COVID list too, and they didn't have a quarterback?
Yep, they were all out, and they had to use a wide receiver for a quarterback. And that wide receiver did absolutely nothing. Shoot,
Yeah.
at least John Brown did better.
They brought a receiver that I think threw for 5 yards, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
And I think it was.
But
behind the line of
Chat
scrimmage,
says
the guy
Denver
ran
goes
for 5
QB.
yards.
Ooh, Mac Jones.
Ooh, that would be a sexy pick.
Mac Jones would be a
Oh,
shot.
Denver?
Yeah, that's what Chat says. Chat over here is saying that Denver goes QB.
It's like I said, I thought would they go quarterback, but you never know.
I don't think they would, but you never know.
Defense. Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, I'm going
That's my
Surtain. I
pick.
think Surtain here.
Brian says Sertan. Eric says Sertan. Chat says QB. Let's see who's right. I have no clue. Honestly, of all teams, Denver's the one that was like, I say running back, but it's just me.
Running back's a little high.
Is it high? You can never expect the things that happen in the draft. Unexpected happens. I wonder who is going to be sitting in the throne for the Bills. I think okay, so let's see.
NFL draft. The Denver Broncos select Pat Surtain Jr.
Pat Surtain.
Patrick Surtain.
He gone. He gone.
That was the smartest pick.
All right, so
with John Lynch. Yeah.
That day is complete that Dallas did not get Patrick Surtain like last year where Lamb fell to them. So I'm happy with this pick here that Dallas didn't get Surtain.
For good defense. Great pick, John Lynch. Patrick Surtain, the Denver Broncos.
Yes, Brian from the dark abyss.
Twice a year, but what a nice moment for Patrick Surtain to have.
I know. I'm good. Dude, this is not a traditional podcast. We just kind of, messing around. This is not a traditional podcast format. We're gonna be more relaxed. I'm drinking. That's something you never see me do in the podcast. So Brian's headphones died. So very unprofessional stuff. You'll never see us do this in the podcast stuff. So keep that in mind. It's a more relaxed environment.
We're gonna have a golden microphone.
Brian says he's gonna have a golden microphone. I don't know why we want that, but whatever. You can't even see it. No, it's gonna be behind that guard.
right, so we
It's
got
gonna be like a thing. We'll go,
Dallas, the Giants, and then the
only pick.
Eagles.
Golden Mike.
So now we go to
Brian,
that
Golden Mike.
NFC East great division there. That the next.
Brian's
team.
stupid because he wants a golden microphone
Nice.
And light up headphones.
and light up headphones. I don't know why. I like, studio headphones are better.
It's all about aesthetics.
God. This is Brian. Brian wants a golden microphone and stupid RGB headphones. Shut up, Brian. God. Oh, Denver. No, not Denver. What the hell am I talking about? Cowboys.
Dallas. Patrick Surtain's gone. Who do they pick?
Eric.
Yes.
Okay, chat says wide receiver.
Ooh.
For Dallas?
See it. I can see it.
Yep.
I like the chat.
For this pick, I think they need defense in the worst way.
Ooh,
You don't
I like
see-
defense too.
Defense,
Speaking of
defense.
Prescott, so I
You
don't
have
think
to
a
see a
quarterback
defensive
here.
tackle yet.
I don't see Devontae Smith or a receiver. I really don't. I think they have the weapons on offense here. So
I think so,
I
too.
think they're going to either take the best defensive tackle, or they think they've seen enough tape on Caleb Farley and he's healthy enough, and they're going to take the cornerback him.
Yeah, chat says they're going wide receiver. They're going with Smith.
Devontae Smith.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know, he's fallen in a lot of the mock drafts. But pairing him up with Amari Cooper and who's 88? Who's their last first round pick?
Lamb.
Who's that wide receiver?
Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. Seeing Devontae Smith with CeeDee Lamb with a healthy Dak Prescott, that's scary. That's a scary offense. That just shouts out MVP for Dak Prescott if he can stay healthy.
And if he doesn't get overshadowed by Josh Allen.
Well, there's that.
Goes without saying. Trade!
What? There's a trade!
Wait, with Philly?
Angel, we got to trade. We got to trade.
Oh my!
They traded with Philly. One pick over?
Philly, what are you doing?
Oh God.
David, are you in this?
This is two.
I'm-
That's
With
two
that
picks
being
that
said,
they
I'm
jumped
gonna go
two.
with the people on
Right?
Twitter and
I
that.
can't hear
It's gonna
anything,
be a
but I'm
receiver,
watching.
And they're going to take Devontae Smith here, the Eagles.
Philly's going with Smith.
They need
So I
offense.
think the Eagles.
They definitely need
Eagles going with
offense.
Smith.
I think that's what.
I-
Technically
So
speaking,
Twitter
chat was right.
with this pick.
Yeah, technically speaking, they were right.
Good job, chat.
Yeah.
But he said Dallas. You also said Dallas goes wide receiver, so you're technically wrong.
No,
You're half right.
No, he's right.
You're half right.
The number 10 pick, if it's not Devontae Smith now, I would be surprised.
He told you Smith had his pick.
So my question is, when was the last time Dallas ever traded inside the division with? The
I don't
Eagles
know
or
much
the
of like
Giants?
trading
Was this a
divisions in
first?
general.
Right?
I
Why
don't.
would
You don't ever really see that.
What happened? What did they get?
Nothing.
What did Dallas
Right now
get?
they haven't announced it. Just
Wait.
haven't announced
Whoa!
it yet.
No, that already happened.
Did that happen? What's the thing? Hold on.
All right, here we go. Philly gets the 10th overall pick. Dallas gets the 12th and a third round.
Right for moving up 2 spots.
Yeah.
I could see it, but Dallas doesn't have any like super glaring needs. I mean, they need a linebacker, but
He said Smith. Oh look, Eagles. We know who you're going for. Just freaking pick.
yeah. Why is
Are you
the
gonna do a
pick
trade
not
again?
in? Why is the pick not in yet?
Well,
Come on.
Then another trade happens to the Bills.
Stop it.
Picking
Stop
up
it.
extra
Don't-
picks,
don't
too.
do this
They
to
like
me.
those late round draft picks. So, moving back 2 spots, they probably still can get
Quick,
Farley
quick,
if
hold
they
on.
want. But the census here, I would say, is Devontae Smith.
Just help me out.
The Eagles.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus right now, Smith, for the Eagles. If it's anything else, I swear.
You know.
Would it be a quarterback?
Would it be a quarterback?
Mac committed to Hurts?
Oh, you know what?
Mac Jones.
You're not wrong.
Mac Jones.
There's Mac Jones.
Look, they're showing Devontae Smith up there. Oh my, look at this guy. He's got DS on
Okay,
his...
yeah, you know what? You can go to the Eagles.
Come on, Devontae, you're better than
How about
that.
Fields?
You're the high.
No, I rather Fields go to the Patriots than what's his face?
Mac Jones.
Yes.
Come on.
Philly said they won't commit last week. Oh, we'll see.
Well, why? There's 52 seconds left on their pick. If you're gonna trade, you got to know who you want. Just say the pick is in already. Deshaun Jackson's gone. Alshon Jeffrey's gone. I'm still going
wide receiver.
I'm still going Devontae Smith. I know they need a quarterback, but
Is the Eagles trying to pull a Minnesota Vikings and not get the pick in time and someone run up there and steal it from them?
He thinks that someone's they're not gonna make a pick and someone's gonna steal a pick from him.
Ooh.
Like what happened in Minnesota.
Yeah. You know,
I don't doubt that though.
They still do have Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they believe in Jalen Hurts.
The pick is in.
Here we go. Pick is in. Let's see.
It's the last damn freaking second.
I mean, Justin Fields, Devontae Smith. It's a toss-up. Mac Jones. Let's see.
I think it's Devontae Smith.
Yeah, it's Smith.
Clock's got to be running out here.
The Cleveland Browns. I just love all of that draft intrigue. It's the Giants are now on the clock. The pick is in for the Eagles.
That it?
And if the Patriots, let's just throw it out there. If the Patriots are
Come on, Commish. Where you at?
You know those M&Ms that were in his house that he didn't finish last year.
the Patriots are, let's see,
This is joking about M&M's that was in his house.
12, they're just a handful
Oh, it's been like 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put your headphones on.
Justin Fields.
If they want him, we don't know if they
No, we just switch spots.
what's fascinating.
As these guys are dropping, I mean, they're now out there. We're going to find out in 30 seconds if they'll still be around at pick 11 to see what the Eagles are going to do, moving around the
Right here.
board. 6 to 12, up to 10.
But it should be fine.
Pass protector for Jalen Hurts. Weapon for Jalen Hurts.
Did not get a pass protector from Jalen Hurts. No, get out of here.
Really saying that.
So, what's his face?
Rich Eisen.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm muting for the second. We'll see who it is.
I'm going Devontae Smith. That's my pick, 100%.
Once again, if you're just joining us, there's a fan that is taken out of the fully vaccinated section in front of the podium and placed into the chair that was in the commissioner's basement last year. That's the chair that he picked
All right, here comes the commish.
from the draft in 2020. So that's what's going on here.
Pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys have traded the 10th pick to the
You know.
Philadelphia Eagles. With the 10th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith.
I'll tell you, Smith is gone.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, they got what they wanted. They got their guy.
Yeah.
Very good pick.
Him and his initials on his collar there.
Yeah, it's like totally hate him now.
You know,
That's so he knows who he is, my dad said.
Who am I? Who am I? Oh, wait. What was this in my back?
come on,
Guys,
man. You're
help
the
me.
Heisman Trophy winner. We all know who you are. You know, I'm happy you didn't fall as far as the experts thought he would. Here they show these comparison to Isaac Bruce. I don't know about all that. He's just an awesome player. He was fun to watch in college. Hopefully Jalen Hurts can mesh with him and build some chemistry really early.
Another QB wide receiver tandem.
Yeah. The chat was correct again.
Chat was correct, even though you were in the wrong team.
Oh, come on. Give the chat some credit here.
Look.
Wide receiver with the number 10 pick. Devontae Smith with Jalen Hurts.
Oh, by the way, Emmanuel Sanders, number 1.
Oh, that's right. Emmanuel Sanders is going to be wearing number 1, Bills fans. So get excited. You got Beasley with 11 and Sanders with 1. Look
Don't
at these
forget your
hot.
buddy Mitch Trubisky, number 10, Brian.
Oh, I don't think we're going to see him at all next year. Fingers crossed on that one. You heard.
Ah, look at that leap though.
You heard Brandon Bean talking about,
Don't any of these guys wear socks? I don't know.
if something does happen to Josh Allen, at least we got somebody that can play similar to him. Brandon Bean's words, not mine, but Josh Allen in the year he had last year, we're hoping we don't see Trubisky, but back with Devontae Smith, this guy, he was the Heisman Trophy for a reason.
What about the Giants? What do we think about that? Well, with the Eagles taking a receiver here, I mean...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we got another trade.
The Bears are moving up.
Another trade here, Brian.
Yeah.
All right, I'm liking that. This is what I want. I want trades.
We got some excitement.
Yeah. Well, how many spots did they move?
Oh yeah.
They were second in the division, weren't they?
No.
They were third.
They were third in the division.
Okay, guys, so are the Bears going to take?
All right, we got the Bears up now because they trade it. So me and my father, we're going with quarterbacks. He thinks Fields. I think Mac Jones goes here.
We got some news from chat over here. One person said, doesn't any of these guys wear socks? The other person said, nope, they wear pantyhoses from the boxers when they go buy shoes. And another one they dress GQ with no socks, tacky.
I love this chat. I love it. But GQ, no. And as far as the Bears go, they did just sign Andy Dalton, but he played decent with Dallas.
Quarterback?
He played decent with Dallas, but I'm going with Grandpa. I'm going Justin Fields. They gotta be picking Justin Fields here.
Fields?
Yeah.
Over what's his face?
Back to that Sox question
Jones?
real fast in the chat.
Yeah.
I think Trent Richardson ruined it when he wore his socks in the one draft, and you know how he panned out. So I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's a good call.
So we got some reporting from Eric over here. Apparently, a couple of years back, Trent Richardson wore socks. He flumbled and he's gone from the league forever. So now they're not wearing socks. So that's what's happening.
That was a good call. Possibly a hot take.
Oh, they were from the 20.
All right, here we go.
They dropped up 9.
The Bears moved up from number 20 to 11.
They gave up a first-round pick.
Giants got a 5th-round pick, a 2022 first-round pick, and a 2022 4th-round pick.
They're going quarterback.
If they're
going quarterback.
Oh, they're going quarterback.
There's no way.
Move like this, you're going quarterback.
That's quarterback.
100%. I'm sticking
to
my
guns.
guns.
2 first-rounders.
Yeah, Justin Fields is gone.
This is the same thing they did when they tried to move up to get Trubinsky the one year.
Yep.
Did they give up a king's ransom to move up to get him?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, they did. They gave him
with the Bears, with how Andy Dalton played last year in Dallas.
Pick is in.
The pick is in, guys. I would like to see whoever they pick just sit a little bit behind Andy Dalton. Let him grow. Really? Let him grow. Like I said, if it's a quarterback, I'm picking Justin Fields. Sounds like Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner and everybody's thinking that as well. We'll see. But if you're yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think you're right in this sense, and you're going with Grandpa on this one too. With Justin Fields. If Chicago wants a mobile quarterback, that's the better bet. Again, Mac Jones might be more of a Andy Dalton prototype kind of, statue kind of way. So you're probably right with Justin Fields, but I'm throwing the curveball and going with Mac Jones. It's gonna be quarterback, though. I think it's quarterback definitely.
I like it.
So we have Dallas, we have Chargers, Minnesota, and New England. We have those teams before New England. Are any of those teams taking quarterback?
Well, we know the Chargers aren't. Dallas.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Minnesota might be a wild card.
Yeah, yeah.
You see,
Minnes-
Mac Jones. If Mac Jones doesn't get traded here, could he go to Minnesota?
I would love it, you know, just to kind of just throw some dirt on the top of New England, you know.
Corpse.
Yeah.
Decomposing
All right,
corpse.
here we
'cause they're
go. Here comes
dying.
the commish.
All right, here we go.
There's the fan sitting in the chair too. Let's see. That ugly chair. Well, what is with that chair?
The chair, that was the chair that you used last year.
Come on, get them a lazy boy.
It's sentimental.
Here we go. Here's the commish.
Supporting our nation's path to recovery from COVID-19 by focusing on the critical issues of mental health, food insecurity, health disparities, and the digital divide.
All right.
Throughout the pandemic, health
Everybody's getting vaccinated now, commish.
indigenous communities, and for older and rural Americans. We're joining forces with the CDC Foundation as part of a draft-a-thon to meet the basic needs like nutrition, safety, and health.
Nutrition, safety, and
Carlos
health.
Nelson, who's behind me, has been doing just that, leading the Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation in Chicago. His dream of creating a federally qualified health center to provide medical care in his neighborhood is becoming a reality with support from the Chicago Bears, and it will open in 2022. Congratulations, Carlos, and please take it away with the Bears selection.
Good job, Carlos. Make that pick. Here goes quarterback.
Boy, how exciting is this?
Mhm.
With the 11th pick,
Here we go.
2021 NFL Draft.
There's quarterback.
My Chicago Bears select Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is
is
gone.
gone.
Wow, nice
Yes. Great pick.
Justin
you know,
Fields is
I was
gone.
mentioning earlier, guys, why I'm not super high on him, and you know, it's like I said in previous episodes, it's always been the level of competition, but it's also the amount of games that he's played too. But one thing you can't deny is that raw talent that he has, and that's one of the reasons why I said it might be a good idea to just let him sit behind Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton's going to get you some wins. And maybe even halfway through the season, he can jump in, you know?
Now Dallas is going defense. We know that. You know?
The only thing with the Bears that I wonder is offensive weapons. I mean, you
Yeah.
have Allen Robinson, but you know
Do
you
you think?
have
Do you think Dallas trades back too?
Yeah, with
no.
the
Dallas was just moved to 12. They were at 10, and they just moved back.
Oh, that's
to
right. They
2
moved
spots.
back.
So
Hey, they can move back, get more capital.
See, this is one of the things that aggravates me with these NFL draft shows. You've got guys that are coming into the league trying to prove themselves, and they get picked this high, and then you show highlights of them getting injured. Like, come on, you can't do that kind of stuff. These guys are trying
Hey,
to
that
like,
arm though.
yeah. Look at that arm. Look at this bowl game, and he can move around in the pocket really too, and that's against an Alabama defense. And that was tight coverage too.
See, right there reminded me of Josh Allen right there.
And look at him playing against Clemson, another top tier defense, and he's, you know, breaking through the pocket and gaining first downs. I mean, good pick. I'm not particularly a Bears fan, but I hope he turns out good. I like the selection. Like I said, I'd like to see him play behind Andy Dalton and learn a little bit just to get the feel of the NFL pace and everything. But overall, I love the pick for Chicago. Good job. They definitely needed a quarterback. What are we on? Dallas now?
Yep. The
The
comparison
only
to Bart
thing
Scott.
on this pick is, I understand you needed a quarterback, the Bears.
Yeah.
But look at the next couple teams that are coming up to pick.
Yeah.
Was it really worth it to give away that much for
Well,
this right now?
Technically,
You have other needs.
speaking, yeah, there's a couple teams that could have been taken over him.
I don't know about
Washington is one of them.
There's teams that, like you said, there's teams that could have traded up, but like Uncle Eric was saying, the New England. You know, they were coming up soon. I like the fact that they traded up to get them, but you know, we don't know how these GMs work. That they could be, you know,
Right.
wanting to trade up too, and the fact that
The mobile
Chicago-
quarterback is down in the division.
yes, yes,
Thank you, Chicago.
yeah.
So now they have one choice. There, that's all they have.
New England, yeah. If they don't go Mac Jones, they're picking somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's worry about Dallas here. They're still on the clock. The clock's still ticking. I'm thinking defense as well. We still haven't seen any linemen go. I know there hasn't been any. Oh, here we go. Pick is in.
Pick is in.
But
Pick is in.
yeah. I'm really I've got this eerie feeling that they're gonna go the cornerback, Caleb Fairley from Virginia Tech.
That's the one that you wanted.
That's the one I wanted so bad. I'm hoping they don't go for him, but I've got this eerie feeling they're going for him. Uncle Eric, what do you think?
That's who I'm thinking too. They didn't get Horn. They didn't get Sertan. That's who I can see them doing. Who's the top defensive tackle out there right now? I mean, they need defense, like we've been stressing. I don't see any offensive side of thing they
Isn't
really
that
are going
guy
to go
from
for. So if it's not Caleb Farley here, I would say whoever that top defensive tackle is probably. But I can't think of what his name is right. Oh, no, I know who. Sorry, linebacker Parsons.
Yes, that's who I was thinking too.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, if we're looking best pick here, I'm going Parsons too. But if I'm Jerry Jones and Dallas, you know, like we mentioned in the last episode, guys, Caleb Farley, if he didn't have that back issue, he would easily be the best cornerback in this draft. So if I'm Dallas, I'm going for him. You know, if they've scouted him out, if they think the injury isn't that bad. But here comes the commish, so we'll see. We'll see who they got. If they were willing to trade back a couple of spots with Philly, they got to know who they want. They had to assume who the last pick was going to be a quarterback too. So we'll see.
Appears to be some more fun coming up on the stage here.
Oh, more fun on the stage. What do we got? We got some White Snake in the background, right?
Through Draftathon, we're partnering with Mental Health America to support resources
I like
for
her.
those who need it. Kanikia Bedrine, an Army veteran from
You know
Dallas,
he botched that
He
name.
butchers everyone's name. Let's not be honest here.
She turned her
Come
He
on,
said
Kamish.
Iraq,
into triumph.
not Iraq.
and is
You're
now
better
a
than that,
licensed
Kamish.
social worker
Come on.
who
Iraq,
provides mental health
not Iraq.
counseling. Kanikia, we thank you for your service and all you do to continue to help others during this challenging time. Please do us the honor of making the Cowboys pick.
Oh, look at her. She's so excited. I love it. I love it. Look at that.
Oh my God!
You're not America's team anymore. The Bills are. Stop it.
And with the 12th pick
Here we go.
in the 2021, the NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Michael Parsons.
Parsons. There goes Parsons. Look at that pick, the linebacker. That is
Was that an Eric? Was that an Eric pick?
Yeah.
That was an Eric pick.
And that replaces Sean Lee, who just retired this offseason.
That's right, Sean Lee.
So great pick there. Dallas.
Yeah, Grandpa just jumped in too. He said, yeah, because of just like you guys are saying, with Sean Lee retiring, that makes a lot of sense too.
Makes perfect sense. And the last couple, early defensive picks, Dallas has hit on. They've been really good about picking defensive guys.
He was out for a season too.
Yeah. The one guy from Notre Dame.
Right?
Yeah, he opted out.
Yeah, the one guy from Notre Dame that they drafted, that was a heck of a pick. And that, like I said, they've been hitting. So you got to assume to watch out for Micah Parsons on the highlight reel for Dallas. Great pick there. I like it.
Yeah, I mean they didn't get the one of the cornerbacks they wanted, but moving back, getting an extra third round pick, and still getting Parsons. That's still a hell of a draft pick and draft board moving around for them.
Yeah,
Wrong there.
Great point on picking up an extra third round pick. That right there, this pick right here might be how they just stick it to Philly. They might have had their head on straight when they made that trade. Dallas. Dallas
what did I
made,
tell you before?
well, what I'm saying is Dallas has made more hits in the draft than Philly has lately. So in that division, anyways, especially on defense, CD Lamb.
He's a thick dude.
Yeah, look at this guy.
246.
Look at this guy's highlights.
Thick dude right there.
I mean, I'm not gonna pay attention to their, statistics.
Well, height and weight. I'm talking about weight, dude.
Well, no, I get what you're saying, but at the bottom of the screen here, they're showing, okay, he's got a 97 draft score. He's got, this overall 80 or 97 over. Like, just stop it. This is just so-called experts making their picks. Watch the highlights. That'll show you exactly what you need.
We obviously cannot show you highlights. But if you're watching what we're watching. Yeah, those uniforms are kind of tight.
If you're watching what we're watching, or if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, look up Micah Parsons' highlights.
The fast, big boy right there.
He is a speedy linebacker. He can blitz the quarterback. He can find the holes in the offensive line. Look at him run around. Look at this. He
reminds me of freaking we just re-signed him.
Matt Milano?
Yes, he reminds me of Milano. Milano's fast.
He's fast, but Milano's better in coverage. This guy is a blitzer.
I'm talking about Milano's fast.
He's quick. We'll see, but good. I love the pick overall. Look at that. Draft comparison, Jalen Smith. That's just what we were talking about earlier.
ESPN is showing him bowling?
Yeah.
Of course they would. Of course they would.
I love the pick here. Good job, Dallas.
Just keep going. Shout out to the city, man. Harrisburg, PA. I hope all you guys come here one day, man. There you go, Micah. Thank you, man.
Saquon, he's going to the competition. He's probably going to be tackling you. He's like, congratulations, partner. Like, he's probably going to be tackling here.
He's going to be tackling you really hard, too, if he hits you.
Who does the Chargers need? They need defense.
If we go by next to best available, Chargers, this is what the Chargers need. They need offensive line, cornerback, tight end, safety, and defensive linemen.
Yeah.
Do they need tight end?
Slater's who I think might go for Northwest.
Oh, they got rid of their tight end, didn't they?
The best available is Jermaine Awazayu. I'm sorry if I say his name wrong.
Sure.
And the Travis, the Clemson running back and then Slater are the top three next best available.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go over Sean Slater.
I was thinking the exact same thing as soon as you gotta protect Justin Herbert. I mean, look at what this guy did last year. Justin, you see all these comparisons, like which quarterback would you take for the future? And you obviously, you're crazy. Not being a biased Bills fan here, you're crazy if you're not taking Josh Allen. But you look at what Justin Fields did last year, and yeah, he was a rookie. Justin Herbert. Yeah. What Justin Herbert did last year, and yeah, he was a rookie. But man,
he's turning out exactly like Allen. Like he's developing like Allen.
He's developing as a passer.
Yeah.
Better than Allen. Like Josh Allen ain't afraid to just take hits and hurdle over people and run over people. Justin Herbert is that passer that can throw for 500 yards a game. You got to protect this guy. And I'm going offensive line for the Chargers here. They'd be crazy not to take offensive line.
I think and you hate to say it, you feel bad for Tyrod Taylor getting injured, but him coming in, he didn't even miss a beat and throwing for almost 300, 400 yards a game. And I mean, San Diego's nothing
He
to
earned the
sneeze
job.
about with their offense. They got a decent offense, you know, but you need to protect Herbert, you know, keep him, you know, upside, you know, instead of on his back. I think that's a safe bet here. I mean, you could probably go defense for them too, but I think it's Slater here.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I would tend to lean towards defense if two of the top cornerbacks didn't leave. Horn and Patrick Surtain. If one of those two guys was available, then yeah, 100% I would take one of them for the Chargers. But in this case, with those two guys gone, you've got to protect Herbert. I'm going offensive line here.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. They need to protect them. That's their prized possession.
Who's the top wide receiver we've got left? Who's the best wide receiver prospect we have left in this draft?
I don't have a list.
Bateman?
Ooh. He had a good college career.
Bateman.
Yeah. He had a really good college career. He's not the high.
Sorry, Elijah Moore is the next top one, and then Bateman's another. And Tooney too.
Yeah. Moore is the one I was thinking of, but Bateman is the second one.
It's Moore. Sorry, it's Moore, Tooney, and then Bateman.
Yeah. Moore was definitely the one I was thinking of. The only reason I can't see Caleb Farley going right now is because of the back thing. I mean, that technically they don't need him.
I hope he falls, because I think if he falls to Buffalo, you take him. I mean,
100%.
I don't care if he's got a bad back or anything. You don't need him in there right away. Rest him, and when he's ready to play, having two great cornerbacks like that, him with Trey White, I mean that's a pipe dream. That's like having a Pitts at tight end for you. I think that would be really stellar. I think he's going to go within the next couple picks, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about real fast.
Yeah.
What does Minnesota do in New England? You know, I think New England's going to take a quarterback. But I feel like the next pick's Mac Jones going to Minnesota. I just have this weird feeling.
I like what you're saying here. I could see the same thing. You know, the greedy fan in me. Like I said, I'm not super high on Mac Jones, but I don't even want New England to even think they could have a quarterback for the future.
Exactly.
So
nothing yet.
Minnesota going quarterback here. I like it, especially thinking that Aaron Rodgers could be going for them. But yeah, Minnesota's known for their great defense lately, and obviously they've got great running back core. They just got Justin Jefferson last year in the draft, so I mean, we'll see. I could easily see them going defense as well, but for the Chargers anyways, yeah, let's see if they go offense. I'd be shocked if they don't pick offensive line here. Here we go. Brand new head coach. Here comes the commish.
Passing by a powder blue clad fan, looks like, from Los Angeles. Here's the commissioner's pick.
Oh, just shut up and say it.
With the 13th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Rashawn Slater Jr.
Wow. Offensive tackle. Great pick. Yep.
We called it.
Protecting the blind side, you know. When you got a quarterback that produced that well in his rookie year, that's why we were just talking about it. Look at the 40-yard dash of a 304-pound guy. Under 5 seconds. You know, what is this? This defies the laws of physics here. You've got a 304-pound offensive lineman. I can't run a 40-yard dash in under 5 seconds. And I weigh about 200 pounds. He's 100 pounds on me. Just,
I can't even.
I'm not saying I'm an NFL prospect or anything, but this guy, he is a freak of nature.
I don't like a suit. I think he could have did like maybe some burgundy or something better than that blue chuck thing, you know. But that's just me.
Yeah, at least the burgundy tie. I mean,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. Well, what color shoes does he got? Let's see what shoes he has on.
That's where
He better have brown shoes on.
It would have been great if they were still the San Diego Chargers, and then he could have been like Ron Burgundy and said, you know, stay classy, San Diego. That would have been even better.
Oh, I love it. I love that. Oh, look at those shoes. All right.
Yeah.
He saved himself with the shoes.
Brown shoes.
He opted
Confirmed.
out.
Confirmed. Brown shoes.
Just a note. Look at the stat there. He did opt out of the 2020 season because of COVID, and we can't knock it. Look at what Star Latulele did. You know, Star's coming back this year. We're hoping he can step in and show Ed Oliver what to do at that position. This is the do or die year, like we said, for Ed Oliver. So, please, 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 please don't knock anybody that sat out for COVID reasons. Look at these stats that here. This is a top tier defensive lineman that he's blocking.
0 sacks allowed.
0 sacks allowed and 329 sacks in 2019.
Damn.
That he is playing against competition like Iowa, who had great defense, against Ohio State, you know.
We got Minnesota, New England, and Arizona.
Yep, Minnesota's our next pick.
We got less than 2 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate it if it does.
Great alert. Great alert.
What? What?
Oh, the Jets are moving up.
Trade alert.
There's a trade alert. I know I'm a little early, but just wanted to let you know.
No, that's fine.
Quarterback via trade.
Trade.
The Chargers protect their quarterback via draft. Take it away, Melissa.
Rich, the newest Los Angeles Charger, already rocking the powder blue. Looks like you're going to fit right in. What are the Chargers getting?
The Chargers are getting
They're not.
I've been preparing for this moment.
What are they going after?
Someone who's nasty.
They're going after Athene.
The running back.
Running back Clemson. You
They're going at the running back? Oh shit.
I have a feeling, yep.
Oh shit.
Congratulations, Rich.
Oh my word! Words that just is gonna send New York up. You know what? The Jets have just moved in on the 14th overall. They're
Oh.
on the clock. Right before the Patriots.
Oh.
Home team headquarters for an announcement from Lowe's home team GM.
Wow, okay.
Jets got 2.
Are New York or New Jersey?
Team selects Justin Fields.
Well, what was the Jets? Sorry to jump in. What was the Jets' initial second pick? Wasn't it like 20 something?
They were crap. Well, I had it too. They were I think like 24th or something like that.
Yeah, so I
Jets
mean, they
moved up.
10
Jets.
spots.
Oh,
literally.
come on.
Jets moved up. Jets moved up.
Here we go.
The pick is in.
Here we go. They picked Zach Wilson first.
He thinks he's gonna go running back.
Don't say that.
That's what Eric says.
I'm sorry, that's who I think it's gonna be, unfortunately.
I could see it too.
I'm just looking at the best available guys. Otherwise.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
linebacker.
Well, they took a quarterback, so that ain't happening. They do need a defensive end, and it would kill me if they took that Michigan defensive end.
Oh God, please! I wanted him. Please have him fall down.
You know, Elijah Moore. They could use a weapon on offense.
I wonder what did the Jets give up?
Yeah, that's the thing I want to know.
They moved up 5 picks or 11 picks.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Well,
That's
sorry.
gotta be a first, literally. You're going up 10 spots from where you were.
They have to be giving up a first. You're absolutely right.
Huh?
I don't.
Any
That should be like
details?
one of the
Any
first
details?
things they're showing us. Who is? Are you watching the ESPN one?
Yeah, we are.
And they didn't show you who the Jets gave up either.
No,
It's
no.
not show- it's
Basically,
not
it's just
showing.
saying the pick's in. It's at a commercial right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
same,
showing.
same thing with NFL Network with us too. So
Hmm.
I don't know why these networks aren't showing us what they gave up already. Like,
No,
You gotta listen to the commissioner.
we gotta hear the commissioner, I guess.
is he showing up for you now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Hmm. They can go after.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they took a wide receiver weapon. Elijah Moore had a great college career, but I will just be pissed off if they take Travis Etienne right now.
Grandpa thinks that's basically to move up that high. He thinks that's what the pick is. Unfortunately, doesn't
Etienne.
think to take Elijah Moore would be they move up that much. The only other thing I could think of, and I'm just looking at best available here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't see him. I mean, they need defense.
Inside
Don't get
line,
me
yeah,
wrong.
they do need defense.
Yeah, the linebacker out of Notre Dame. He's the best available of what we're looking at right now too.
Yeah,
Not to go that high.
but not to go that high. I don't think
Right.
they go on linebacker here. I think this.
Right.
Unfortunately, hopefully maybe they just take Harris and they don't take Athene. But I think
Chad
they
said
would lean
defensive
more to
guard.
Athene
Yeah,
All right.
our chat here is talking about
No,
offensive
that's what
guard.
they got. That's it.
All right, here we go. The Jets received a
What did the chat
14th
say?
over. The Jets received the 14th overall pick, the 4th round pick, and Minnesota received the 23rd
And a
pick in the
third
draft
rounder.
and a third round.
That's it.
Minnesota
up
just
10.
destroyed themselves here.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the Jets stole
They
that.
stole that.
The Jets got a steal there, and for all the Bills fans looking in, not a good thing.
I'm not liking this at all.
Bills could have pulled that deal.
Yeah.
Too bad the Jets didn't. Too bad the Jets already took their quarterback. They could have screwed over New England and took a quarterback here, but they already got their quarterback, unfortunately.
Yeah. I would have been happy at least to see that because the Jets are a little bit further back than New England is, but we'll see. I'm really hoping it's not Travis Etienne, the running back out of Clemson, but we'll see.
Come on, don't do this.
Give him the linebacker from Notre Dame.
All right,
Owusu.
there you go.
Here we go. Here comes the commish.
Oh, come on. Anyone but Etienne.
Oh, yes. Fat says Minnesota got 2 third-round picks.
Hold
so
on.
Still, it's not enough.
Freaking what? They have first.
Here we go.
14th pick to the New York Jets.
Don't
With the
say it.
14th
Don't
pick
say
in
it,
the
commish.
2021
Don't say it.
NFL draft, the New York Jets
Don't say
select Elijah Vera Tucker.
Okay.
Guard.
They.
Okay.
Good job, chat. Good job, chat. You picked offensive guard.
Chat was right.
Chat is on point tonight. I like where
Chat
you're
was
going.
right.
You know,
That's a typical Jets move there. So
yeah.
I would not have done that.
I don't know if I would have traded up for that.
No, I wouldn't have done that. But they still got what did they pay?
Considering what they got
Yeah.
versus what they gave away. Okay, good job, Jets. I mean,
Congratulations, I guess.
you know, that's, they're talking about this right now on NFL Network, his position flexibility. That's one of the things I was looking at when I was doing some research on our offensive linemen in this
It's like this dude right here. Really good at being flexible.
No, man.
You already know.
No, man. But yeah, this guy in particular out of UFC, he can swap from tackle to guard like it's fluid for him.
I just don't think the move up 11 spots for him was that. I think he was like the 8th best available player. And granted,
Yeah.
I know you have a lot of a lot of needs that you need, but this one's a head scratcher for me. I mean, it's a typical
Pickens
Jets
in,
move
shocker.
anyway. So
You already know what's happening.
power to the Bills here. So
Yeah, That's a great point for me too. I don't know if I would have moved up for him
The,
either.
the
Maybe
Jets
they
fans are
thought they weren't going to
disappointed.
get him. Oh, look, New England's pick is already in. Here we go. Mac Jones is gone.
Grandpa brought up a good point. He goes, they probably could have stayed there and still got him.
Yeah, they didn't have to give up the 3rd round pick, but you know that's the Jets. We're happy the way they are the way they are. So, and
by all means,
there's New England.
well, we already know what they're picking. The most unsurprising pick in the whole entire draft, or the most
If
surprising.
this ain't a quarterback, I don't know what to tell you. I think this is Mac Jones pretty much.
Yeah.
This is almost as pretty much guaranteed as Trevor Lawrence going #1, I think.
Yeah, I'm going Mac Jones 100%.
Wow, 53 players, 1 Pro Bowl appearance.
Said, Bill Belichick has him signed already.
I love it.
Did you hear? You see that stat? 53 players that the Patriots selected, only 1 made it to the Pro Bowl, and that was a punter.
53 players selected since 2015, and only 1 has been selected to the Pro Bowl.
Oh, wow. Okay. Chad saying offensive tackle.
And Chad also said the Jets fans in the crowd looked really disappointed with taking an offensive lineman. I mean,
it's not a sexy pick, but it's an efficient pick. It's exactly what you need.
It's a future pick.
Yeah.
If you got the quarterback of the future,
you think this guy was a sexy pick at first? He was sexy, but this guy,
at first no, but he turned out to be a sexy as hell pick.
Hell yeah.
There we go. I'm still going quarterback, but if they go offensive lineman, whatever, good for them.
It's Mac Jones. I think that's who it is. I don't see anything different than that, here. I can't see any curveball with New England here.
No.
Unless they're thinking like, I am, and they're not high on Mac Jones, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they just don't want him.
Here we go.
With the 15th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the 6-time world champion.
Oh, God.
Let this guy
Shut up.
Mac Jones is gone. Like we said. It was the obvious pick. They need a quarterback. Cam Newton is not the quarterback of the future. Bill Belichick thinks he can promote or build him into that. We'll see.
God, I can't wait for the next couple years of us kicking the living crap out of him.
I could see this guy throwing a lot of interceptions to the Bills' defense, especially the secondary.
He's already breaking news. He already signed. He just went to the back room and already Belichick signed him. He's the first guy in the draft to be signed by in the NFL.
That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. I love it.
It's Mac Jones for the New England.
That underhanded New England team.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it right now. Tom Brady was just the luckiest pick in planet Earth for Bill Belichick. You're not hitting twice in the same lifetime as that.
Nope.
Mac Jones is not your Tom Brady. Stop it, Bill Belichick. Retire, quit, get out of here. You're done. Stop it.
Game over for you, buddy.
He had all kinds of talent around him. So.
Oh yeah.
So
And,
the thing is,
you
like,
bring up a good point, and Grandpa does too, Brian, that you talked about this earlier. He had all the talent in the world in Alabama there. I mean,
Yep.
like
not
all
gonna
the
have
picks
that.
went before him. Think about that. Pretty much
all the
everyone.
weapons he had, and now
He
where's
has
he going to
nothing.
New England? Yeah, he's got a couple nice tight ends in that, but
Yep. Cam Newton's going to do a lot better with those tight ends than Mac Jones will. So, yeah.
They'll develop him. Again, this is New England, though.
Edelman retired.
Yep.
Oh.
Edelman's done. I mean, New England doesn't have the speed of Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle.
Arizona's pick is in.
But Arizona's pick is in?
Mhm.
Okay. Arizona's up next. Well, we all know how set they are on offense.
Fall out.
I saw that
Sorry,
too.
Sorry, the one picture of they show the reaction had the one blonde. She looked like she was gonna fall out of that dress.
Yeah, I just noticed that same thing too, right as you were saying it.
How could you miss it?
Who
But
does Arizona
for
go for?
Arizona, you got to assume they're set on offense, even if they're not high on Kenyon Drake. Yeah.
They would probably need defense. They could go running back here.
Oh yeah.
Could.
It-
On a side note, Brian, do they got a lot of those girls in Florida that fall out of their dresses that maybe when I come down there I can see?
all the time, all the time.
I might not come back home then if that's the case.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. This one could be interesting. I mean,
You
they
know,
need defense. They got rid of who was their running back last year?
Kenyon Drake.
Yes. Do they still have Drake, or did they move on from him?
They still got him.
Okay, they still have him. Okay.
So
And
I
don't
mean,
they have some guy named Chase Edmonds too still?
yeah, you're right.
Okay.
He had a couple of really good fantasy games last year.
I mean, they're pretty. They got a good offensive line
they got
too,
Watt,
and they do
too. I
have
forgot about
their
that.
running backs are not anything to sneeze about, but they can get the ball moved. I would say here again, if they don't go running back, they're definitely going to go on the defensive side of ball. Don't know who, but
Well,
I'll say safety though.
yeah, who's the best
Think
available
safety?
secondary player?
Because I mean, think about
Newsome. What about Newsome? We
Yeah.
haven't heard his name yet.
Newsome. Yep. We could see him going here for sure if it isn't ETN or Harris.
they also don't have linebackers either.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
they're kind of slim on it.
Yeah.
Slim on that linebacker.
That's true. That's true.
So I mean, you know,
they're showing
it's
highlights
available.
the cornerbacks here on NFL Network. I don't see what they're showing on ESPN, but they're definitely showing cornerbacks.
Right now, I'm a little ahead of you, and they have the commissioner walking up to the podium right now for us.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm gonna mute it though, just because if the pick
Alright.
comes in, you don't hear
Sounds
it.
good.
Okay.
Like, come on now.
All right, we got the commissioner walking up for us too. So let's
Kenyon
see.
Drake is with the Raiders right now.
Half of the first round, the Arizona Cardinals are on the clock.
That's scary.
Right here.
All right, here we go.
I'm not. No. Why'd you say that? Shaq? No.
With the 16th pick
No, don't
in
do
the
it.
2021
Don't do it.
NFL Draft,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
the Arizona Cardinals
Don't do it.
select
Don't do it.
Zayvon Collins.
Zayvon Collins, linebacker.
Hey,
Tulsa.
I called it.
That was one of our guys.
I
That
called
was
it.
projected to the Bills at one point, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
So they might have reached to get him. Here we go. They're saying that he's Anthony Barr like player. Coming from Tulsa, you're not going to see too many games of his. You're not going to see him in any bowl games. But the fact that they're even attempting to compare him to Anthony Barr is big props.
He's only 262. Now, I know that's nothing to sneeze about, but I mean, I don't know about this pick. I mean, it's not a head scratcher, but
He can move for 260.
he can move for 260 though.
Yeah, that's what we were saying about that one offensive lineman that, he's over 300 pounds. He can run over or under 5 seconds in a 40-yard dash. Like, I can't even do that.
Right.
Crazy.
So,
yeah.
Here we go. John Gruden.
Don't forget though, one of our favorite players, Buda Baker in Arizona. You gotta
That's
love
right.
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker. We're never going to forget the highlight of DK Metcalf just running up and catching up to him.
Right.
Hey, that lineman that got picked up could catch him now.
Oh, she had. By the way, the blonde had to pull up her dress again. You're gonna see that shortly. I had to jump in on that again.
You got to throw that in there. That's what people want to see.
Secondary for the Raiders? Yeah, I agree. Secondary for the Raiders.
Yeah, I feel that this is a type of Raider pick where they take the reach. We would love for Farley to follow this, but I think this is a Farley pick right here.
Yeah, that's just a
It's a
Gruden
typical
type
Raiders.
pick.
Raiders like to take reaches on problem guys or guys that are question marks.
Yep, yep. Yeah, and that plus John Gruden picking out of Oakland, yeah. I hate to say it, but I think Fairley's going to them.
Yeah. The Raiders defense can't stop falling out of a boat, so I mean they need a lot of help.
That's another Josh Allen victim, by the way.
Let's just switch it over for a second. What offense do they need? If we're gonna, and not that I don't think they're gonna take offense here. Yeah.
Well, they
don't need
yeah,
a running back. They need
they,
receivers. They're pretty set.
They're pretty set on offense, right?
they are. They got Josh Jacobs at running back. I don't know how happy they are with Derek Carr, but they're not like there's any quarterbacks left to pick for him.
But I don't think there's a receiver that I would take for them. I don't think another receivers or quarterback, sorry, is going to be taken probably to like the second or third round now from here. All the big known ones.
Yeah, I'm with Grandpa here. I'm going defense, and they picked Henry Ruggs, the speedy wide receiver, last
That's
year.
right. Yeah, good point. I forgot about him. Ruggs was taken last year by them, the receiver.
Yep, that's right. So
Here's one thing that I'm going to throw out here. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're committed to Josh Jacobs as much as they think. I think he's a head case and a problem. Najee Harris here?
Okay.
Yeah, holding on. That's taking a while, though.
Josh Jacobs was an Alabama running back. Alabama's been known to produce great running backs in the NFL. That's their reputation. If they didn't hit on Josh Jacobs, maybe they'll hit on Najee Harris.
I think it's a far fetch from it. I mean, Josh Jacobs is a good running back. I had him in fantasy, but every time you heard about him off the field or something, there was something his character. But that fits the Raiders' MO. So I mean, that's my out of left field pick. But I think it's Farley.
Yeah, we just got the notification that the pink is in here on NFL Network. I'm going with you also on Caleb Fairley. I hate to say it because I wanted to see him as a Buffalo Bill, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Wow. There's even more Las Vegas Raiders fans in the fan than there are Miami Dolphins fans. The Dolphins suck. I hate them. I hate them so much.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on now.
Yeah, we got like 16 here. All right, so first round draft picks, last two drafts: Ruggs, Arnett, Cleveland Farrell. He was a highly touted defensive end. Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Abram was a touted safety too. So
Jalen Phillips, a lot of people like him.
Well,
so there's the best Mel Kiper, Moore, Phillips, Davis, Arshaw, and Payne are the top 5 for Mel Kiper's best available.
Mel Kiper's.
By the way.
Are they really saying Moore is his number 1 best available?
That's what it's saying right now on this one, yeah.
I can see Phillips.
Yeah.
Grandpa thinks Phillips might go here.
Okay. Phillips is a solid pick. Just thinking about, I don't know how high on who's their number 2, the veteran that came to them from Philly. He likes to drop the ball a lot too. I can't think of his name, but he came from Philly. They could go wide receiver here. I could see it happening. Elijah Moore could be their pick. I think that's who I'm going to go with.
All right, he muted.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Alex Leatherwood.
Oh, Alex Leatherwood, offensive lineman.
Yeah, there you go, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian, who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, what? If you're not already seeing his highlights, look at this guy. I don't think he's given up much sacks either, and I've watched a lot of SEC games, and it's just fun to watch Alabama play football, and we get a lot of his games down here. So, look at this guy right in the middle of the pack, just standing
Grandpa
up.
thinks this guy's a revolving door.
You see this here? He's like,
This sounds like a typical Raiders pick, though. Some of these guys, like you get those ones like, no, this is not who we would think they take. And like 3 years down the road, you like all you do is ever hear about, oh yeah, that guy. I remember him now. He was drafted, and you're like, remember him, you know?
yeah, either that or they trade him away and he does good for another team.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's there's going to be a lot of people thinking, who the heck is this guy? But playing for the SEC,
These guys that are picked, that still is Athene's still out there. Then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beanie and Farley are out there for us still too. Miami, I think here is gonna take Payne. Payne, if I'm saying his name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's defense.
Defensive back or alignment.
Yep.
Straight out.
Yep. I could see that too. They did just take Jalen Waddle to supplement their offense. I don't know how they're doing on running back. Who do they have? We just got one of their running backs.
Oh, who's the?
Oh, I know who it is, and he was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Yeah,
decent.
he's not bad. I can't think of his name though.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
It's not important. It's only Miami.
If they take Travis Etienne, I'll be a little bit scared.
Think it's in.
Oh yes.
I'm hoping that's not their pick. I'm hoping they,
Well, that's what we got.
go
Chat.
offensive line or something.
Breda, that's what we got. I forgot we got.
Oh, Matt Breida. Matt Breida's the Miami running back.
Well, that's what we got.
Oh, we got
That's who
Matt
the Bills
Breida.
got now.
Yeah, that's who we got from Miami.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
But the other guy is who we're trying to think.
Who the hell does Miami?
This is their original draft pick right here.
Oh, Miles Gaskin.
That's him. Yep.
Yeah.
Speedy guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to take running back here. So, like I said, I think it's going to be Payne.
Payne's a safe pick, but having that solid running back in there, I could see them doing it just to kind of screw the Bills over, knowing that we're coming up in about 12 picks. So
They take another receiver here to build up again.
wow, Elijah Moore, yeah, that could happen.
He's sitting in a relax here. This guy. He's sitting with his feet crossed. He's relaxed.
All right,
Figures
he's
a
coming up.
Dolphins fan would do that.
Edge or secondary. That's what chat says.
Miami's got a great defense. They could add some depth to it. We'll see.
Don't show me something.
Pick Elijah Moore, Miami. Do it. That's what I want to see.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jalen Phillips.
Jalen Phillips, the first defensive end, edge rusher.
Oh, of course they choose a Miami guy.
He's coming from the University of Miami. He's just driving right up the street. Maybe they think that's a valuable piece.
They chose him overpaid.
Yeah, it's not a good. Grandpa says it's not a good thing that a hometown boy is playing at home. He'll be in the news a lot.
He'll definitely be in the news, but
they chose him over him.
Yeah, if you take Phillips over the Michigan defensive end,
you better hope we don't get him.
Good job.
You better hope you don't get him.
Great job, Miami.
You better hope we don't get him. He's gonna have a chip on his shoulder. He gets to see Miami twice a year.
And in my same argument with the podcast, Big Ten versus ACC competition, it's the same thing. It's hit or miss, but Pay out of Michigan, he was clearly the better edge rusher out of this draft. So I might have people that argue against me, but I'm taking Pay over Phillips. That's my pick, so I'm happy with this Miami pick being a Bills fan. Good job, Miami.
Wow.
Redlands, California. So yeah, Miami.
Ryan, your gift when I come down to Florida in June is you're getting a Washington football hat coming with you for your secret second love football team here.
Yes, I love the Washington football team. That was my fantasy football name.
Jay-Z's going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Why are you showing
Washington? I mean, they could use a quarterback, yes, but there's really not a quarterback I think I would take a reach for right here.
No, I mean,
I thought they were going to trade out for him, but, you know.
Yeah, I thought so too, and that didn't happen. I mean, they got some nice little young pieces at running back and receiver.
Yep.
They probably can get another receiver to complement McLaurin. They could go Payne here to go with Chase in that. That wouldn't be bad.
Ooh,
You think
I
they're
like
Elijah
that.
Moore?
I like either Moore
Peppa
or
thinks
Payne.
Elijah Moore.
You know, with how who's the coach from Carolina that's there? Ron Rivera, that's right.
Well, he's with Washington.
He's always been kind of a defensive mind. I feel like he's been a defensive-minded coach. I'm going defensive end here.
Doesn't go
Or tackle.
He doesn't go edge, does he?
You know, I could see him going with Kwity Paye out of Michigan. I could really see that lining up on the opposite side of Chase Young.
Chat says goes offensive line.
Okay. Who is their starting quarterback?
I know who it's not.
Yeah.
It's Magic.
Sorry?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's right.
That's
right. I mean,
right.
yeah, you want to
He's our week 17 guy.
You want to protect any quarterback,
And,
but
their backup is well, the guy Alex Smith retired, so it was can't think of him. He's Hanky or something.
oh yeah, Taylor Heineke.
Something like that. Heineke, yeah.
I hate the name.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we got the pick is in on our end.
Yeah, ours just came in too.
Okay.
I don't know who the next best quarterback out there is.
I don't know either.
Let's see.
Let's see in the. We're going down. We're going down.
Yeah, I don't think there's a quarterback right now that's worth taking right now until probably the third round or something.
We are going down.
Yeah.
Okay, Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Stanford.
And
then
the
Kyle
Florida
Trask over in Florida.
Kyle Trask.
And Kellen Mond.
Oh yeah, that Texas A&M quarterback was fun to watch too, but he's not going as high as the Florida quarterback.
He's projected like he's projected 49.
We're thinking way down in the second round.
Yeah.
The best overall right now is that linebacker out of Notre Dame, Owusu.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't need him.
Depth maybe, but
we're not picking for depth.
Caleb Fairley's still available, and also Travis Etienne. That's another tough decision. If Travis Etienne and Caleb Fairley fall to us,
it falls to us.
What do you do there?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Well, let's see who we got. We got the Giants, Indy, Tennessee. They definitely don't need a running back. Minnesota again.
Minnesota definitely
Pittsburgh.
doesn't need a running back. Pittsburgh needs a running back.
Jacksonville again.
Yeah, Pittsburgh would probably be the next one that would take a running back, and I think they're going to take Harris.
So
Yeah.
we have to jump them.
Especially with the next couple picks here.
We have to jump
Yeah.
them. We have to jump them. Either Minnesota or Indy.
Minnesota. And,
Yeah.
Move up.
yep.
That's what I'm saying. We trade with Indy or Minnesota. That's what, because those are our trade partners.
And no, I'm not trading with Indy or Minnesota because they're both set on running back. I'm trading with whoever.
I'm talking about before. That's what I'm saying beforehand. Because Pittsburgh's grabbing them.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh's probably going to take Harris.
What?
Harris is stacked better than ATN. Here we go. Here we go.
The Washington football team selects Jamin Davis, linebacker.
Jamin Davis out of Kentucky. This is another head scratcher here.
Wow.
Being
over him?
Being the type of
over him?
Being the type of expert scout who I am, I
Brian,
love.
Don't mean to cut you off, but Grandpa brought up a good point here.
Yeah.
Who's Indy's head coach?
Oh, right.
That's why I say Indy.
Grandpa and Angel both got a good point. Let's trade with Indy and try to move up. You know, you got that connection. Maybe we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Get one of them. I mean, the pieces are falling right now to us. I mean,
I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
You
So-
could get Farley, and then if the Feeney is still available when you drop down,
I love what you're thinking.
That's a great one.
I love what you're thinking there,
That's
Grandpa.
awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
That would be the steal of the draft.
Yeah.
That would be the
If
steal of
we
the
could
draft.
get Fairley with Indy's pick and then ETN at 30, I would love it.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh,
That would be
sweet.
great. Yep.
We need to steal it with Bean. Bean would pull it this route.
Oh, Bean would pull that shit off his ass. He would. Definitely would.
I love
Please
it.
let that happen. Oh my god.
I'm rooting for that now from now on.
All right, so we know the Giants don't need a running back. Barkley will be back this year.
Yep.
They don't need wide receiver.
They don't need a quarterback right now.
They're a
They need
linebacker.
wide receivers.
More could go.
Well, that's
Elijah
a
Moore could
linebacker.
go here.
Elijah Moore. They did just pick up Kenny Galladay.
That's true. Good point. Yeah.
Shepard is
No, they got a couple good receivers. I take that back. They got Shepard. They got
Yeah.
Galloway. They got Slayton.
I'm going defense.
man.
I say the Notre Dame guy.
That Notre Dame linebacker, he's fallen way too far.
He's falling way too far.
Jeremiah Owusu.
Where's the
Ubu.
Kuiper inside story about a guy who's falling or something? You know, because of they find out a health issue on him. We haven't heard that yet this year.
Yeah.
Caleb Fairley. I mean, that's the first guy you think you would hear about.
Yeah, it's the only one you've heard so far. You know.
Yeah.
Where's the guy with the irregular heartbeat or something, or that like that one guy, you know, that last year or whatever.
The one that went
who
to
had the neck
Dallas.
problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one that went to Dallas had some issues.
Yeah, he had the neck issue, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he got clotheslined by the post.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Beep again.
All right, I got the Giants on.
Well,
on
if
the
you can
clock
bring
right
that to
now.
you. Hey, look, idea.
I'm gonna
Plug
log
it into
into
that.
Charger. Yeah.
I can bring it to you. Eh. Hold on.
For the first time in his career as a GM, the direction that we're looking for the Giants here. The offensive line with Andrew Thomas, the left tackle, with the key. He's got to be able
Watch out the camera.
think you will. You think about the offensive line coach,
Right.
think about shoulder or Pierce.
Kuiper says offensive line.
Offensive lineman for
Yeah, right.
That's what Kuiper said.
Kuiper says.
Yeah.
What the hell does he know? All right.
There we go.
I mean, they could, but I don't know who did the Giants lose on offensive line. They do need to protect,
They
you
do.
know, what's his
Daniel
name? Daniel
Jones.
That is a good point.
Yeah, he's got potential. He really does.
But you're right. I think the Michigan defensive end might be nice. Or what was the other one? Notre Dame, you said?
Yeah, the Notre Dame linebacker, he's the according to everybody, he's the top prospect.
Grandpa said you keep bringing up the guy from Notre Dame, bro. I think you want him in the worst way.
Muy caliente with the jersey.
Yeah.
Right?
His highlights are good. Personally, for the Bills, I wouldn't be mad if we had him as a depth piece. I would be mad if we had Fairley or ETN available at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just see these other teams with the defensive needs, and I'm thinking, why the hell are they not picking this guy out of Notre Dame?
Pick him in. Remember Eli Apple?
We know, like I said, the next couple picks, we know Indianapolis doesn't need a running back. We know Tennessee doesn't need a running back.
Yeah.
Giants don't need a running back.
Yeah.
Oh. Next closest might be Pittsburgh, like we said, would be the one who would need a running back.
And we have to jump him.
And honestly, you really don't know if they're taking Harris or ETN, and
you don't have the chance.
Just asking your opinion, are you mad if you don't get either one of them?
Me?
Farley's there, and we don't get one of the two running backs, I'll be okay with it.
If you take Farley instead of the running backs?
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't hate it, but I'd take the running back over.
I'll take the running back.
I mean, yeah, if you had to pick between Farley or the running back, I would take the running back. But if the running backs are gone and Farley's there, I'm not waking up in tomorrow morning saying, you know, I was pissed off that we didn't get him. You know,
I'm in the same boat as how I was with the tight end. Go for the offense. Go for the offense.
Oh, come on.
Go for the offense.
Say down the road that Dede would be your #1 running back after 2 years.
Exactly. You'll be buying this jersey in 2 years. We're having this conversation. Looking at the VOD.
I'm kind of with Grandpa, but in that same sense, I'm kind of high on them Alabama running backs. You got a higher chance of a hit on them. I would love Najee Harris, but just thinking of that like superpower home run hitting ability of Travis Etienne out of Clemson, I can't be mad with either one.
I like home run guys. Gets my short.
All right, here we go. The Giants pick is in.
I can't get no satisfaction. That's not a good omen. It's not a good omen. It's like playing suspicious minds at a wedding.
Look at this guy sitting in the chair. What's he doing?
Doing something with the chair. Don't bring it back in the pitch.
Here we go.
2021 NFL Draft. The New York Giants select Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida. Wow.
Okay.
This is a head scratcher.
Yeah.
I like Elijah Moore a lot better.
They really didn't need wide receiver.
I didn't think they needed wide receivers in the worst way. I know we talked about them, but I think they needed defense more.
You know, and you look at what they have with Galladay. He's not the speediest type of guy, but you see Toney, and he can run a 40-yard dash in about 4.37. Do they have that speedy guy? Do they?
Yeah, he's gonna be a special teamers guy, you know, to start.
I like that point, you know, that Grandpa made with the special teamers too.
Yep.
That you see that guy returning punts at 40-yard dashes in 4 seconds. It's nuts. It's nuts.
You know that kind of that play just remind me of?
Stop it. Stop it. But you know, you look at their division too. You've got the Washington football team that won the division at what, 5th out of 500 record? Did they win it at 500? Yeah. And the only thing that was setting some of these other teams off were a couple of offensive plays that could have put them over the top. The Giants were close. You know, in a way, I really like the pick. There you go. There's the Empire. Is that? Yeah, the Empire State Building lit up in giant colors. Get out of here. Yeah, they're showing on the TV here. They're already
Indy, Tennessee, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. Yep.
I mean, I know we won't trade with Tennessee.
Indy, Tennessee, Minnesota. None of those teams need a running back. Anybody that's excited about Harris or ETN, you know, we're 9 picks away.
I just don't think he's there. Okay. Okay, so Tennessee doesn't need one. Indy doesn't need one. Minnesota doesn't need one.
Nope.
Pittsburgh does. Jacksonville does it.
No, James Robinson with Jacksonville. They
Yeah.
definitely don't need one.
Cleveland doesn't need one. Baltimore definitely doesn't need one. New Orleans definitely doesn't need one.
Baltimore might need one.
Well, they Ingram.
Get out. They don't even have Mark Ingram anymore, do they?
Yeah, I think they still do.
I thought Mark Ingram got cut or traded or something, right?
I thought so too. You might be right, Brian, on him getting released.
Yeah.
Mark Ingram.
Yeah. He either got cut or traded. I could have
So
sworn. Baltimore and Pittsburgh could use a running back. Maybe we trade with one of them or one of the earlier ones to trade up
New
and get
Orleans,
them.
Green Bay.
And thinking about it, we're at the 21st pick here. We're not giving up the farm to get that running back that we need.
No.
Or the cornerback that we need, if that's what Brandon Bean is thinking. If they don't want that running back, they could wait for Caleb Fairley. You know, Indy doesn't need a cornerback. Pittsburgh is good on defense. Baltimore, they don't have that solid number 2, kind of like the same situation that we have. But
just to let you know, Mark Ingram is currently with the Houston Texans.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, good call there. Mark Ingram with the Texans. So anybody that's hoping for a running back and hoping we trade up, you know, like I said, we're not giving up the farm, moving up 9 picks. Maybe a first rounder. We'll see.
First rounder and a third rounder.
Did you,
Well, I mean, they're not first rounder.
What about that? What was the offer that the Jets moved up with Minnesota? What was that?
They took the 2 third rounders. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there were 2 third.
There'll be a third rounder and a fourth rounder, or
no, 2 third rounders.
No, I'm saying for us, we'll give him a third rounder in the next year's third.
We would have to give up the 30th pick and maybe
a third round and
maybe a third or a fourth rounder.
A fourth rounder in 2022.
I wouldn't be mad with us trading up to get ETN or Fairley.
I don't think it's gonna be Fairley.
Don't he have 2 second round?
They're trading up for him. They're trading up for the running back.
Do we have 2 second round picks this year?
Yes, I think so.
Do?
Look that up for me, please.
Pretty sure we do.
We're gonna look that up, but Angel thinks we do. I don't think we do, but we'll check that out.
I feel like we
for
have
you.
2 like 5th or 4th rounders. I don't think we have 2 second rounders. But
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking the 2 fourth rounders.
Give up Singletary and a 4th rounder.
You know, I hate the fact that, you know, the giving up Singletary is even an option because I'm really high on him. You see all these videos of him working out in the off season, and he's looking like he's really sharpening up his game, and I'm really excited about Devin Singletary. For Fairley, okay, just because I want to take that risk on Fairley, but just how he's developing. And, you know, with the continuity on our offensive line and how Devin Singletary is looking to really prove himself, I feel like Devin Singletary is going to have a big year for us. For everybody that wants that running back, that's one of the main reasons why I was so high on defense, is because I feel like Singletary is going to have such a huge year. And Zach Moss is going into his 2nd year. He's still producing. We don't have the Zeke Elliott that's going to produce in the first year, you know. Here we go. The pick is in for the Colts, so we'll see which way they go.
Okay, so we got first, second, third.
So we don't have 2 first rounders.
We have 2 fifth rounders.
We have 2. Is it 5th?
5th rounders, yeah.
We have 2 5th round picks. Okay.
Oh, the Vikings pick is conditional. Pick may or may not be transferred depending on no conditions.
Yeah. You know how he did.
Yeah, we lost that pick.
We lost that conditional 4th round pick.
We got 2 fifth rounders. For J. Jones, we got 5th rounder. I got 2.
Is Elijah Moore still on the board for the Colts?
Yes.
I could see him going to the Colts.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
You
I think they're
know,
going defensive side of the ball.
I could definitely see that too. The Notre Dame linebacker's still available, but at the
Indeed.
same time, they did just get Carson Wentz. Um, he we haven't really seen him too much with so many weapons. He could be
I
valuable
mean, they
with.
got who they got? They got Well, they got Pittman last year. They got T.Y. Hilton still.
Yep,
Their tight end Jack Doyle.
Jack Doyle. Yeah,
Doyle rules.
I mean, they got two decent running backs. So I mean, we'll see what happens here.
yeah. We'll see. I'm
All
going
right.
Elijah Moore with the Colts pick, but I could easily see them picking the Notre Dame linebacker as well. Let's see. Here we go.
All right, Goodell. What do you have?
Here's the commish.
That's right. Here's the Colts pick.
Punter.
With the 21st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Kwity Paye.
No!
Oh my goodness.
God!
That defense.
Oh!
That defense.
That was my dude!
We stopped talking about him for a little while. We stopped talking about him for a little while. Kwity Paye out of Michigan. Like I said in the last episode, he was my top edge rusher in this draft.
Damn it!
Yeah, the Colts defense is going to be just disgusting.
They were really hard last year. They were pain in the ass last year. Never got to go against them.
They didn't score any points against us.
Yeah, we barely won against them last year.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Watch
I
out.
already seen their highlights plenty of times.
Watch out for the Colts.
Damn it,
defense this
man.
year.
Oh.
And look at Frank Reich.
What is Tennessee now?
Oh, man. I really wanted him.
Yeah, you hear Tennessee. You hear AJ Brown from Tennessee wanting to trade up and get the Florida tight end. Man, it's kind of tough to see where Tennessee's going here.
Yeah.
I could see Tennessee going cornerback,
Wakanda.
but man, I just
No.
yeah, Newsom's still
they
available.
need
That was my dude.
cornerback?
That was my dude.
I could definitely see Tennessee going cornerback here. Yeah.
Hello to the viewers lurking. Thank you for lurking around. I hope you enjoy our reactions. And don't forget, we do have a podcast, Nickel City Hot Takes, over in SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Spotify.
you name it. It's on there.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Go to Facebook, Twitter. Look for our names. We're going to be there.
Yep. Like, comment, send us a recommendation if you like what you're hearing. Send us a comment, critique, any type of help.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be greatly appreciated.
And welcome to the stream, of course.
Welcome to the stream.
If you didn't introduce, your Brian, guys with
And
shorts.
just to let you guys know, oh sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, just to let you guys know what Tennessee needs, they need offensive line, wide receiver, cornerback, tight end, and safety. They lost John Smith to
That's
New
right.
England.
That's right.
They are searching for a right tackle
Okay.
because there's an Isaiah Wilson debacle that happened there.
Yep, that's a good point.
They did sign Josh Reynolds from the Rams, but I mean, probably can still upgrade at that position at wide receiver,
And Elijah Moore's still available.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of tough to see where they're going with this. I mean, looking at them in the playoffs, what was that?
Oh, Grandpa just said who woke up Booker McFarland. Sleeping.
It's always seeing Booger talk. It's so much fun, But yeah, they're on the NFL Network here. They're just touting about the offense of Tennessee with AJ Brown and Derrick Henry, and then they're shouting out that Tennessee had the 28th ranked total defense in 2020.
Oof.
Like we keep mentioning, the Notre Dame running back or the linebacker is still available. It could be a value pick at 22 at this point. Cornerback is still a value pick too. If they're looking to upgrade the defense, they've got some valuable pieces there. But like you mentioned as well, Elijah Moore at wide receiver, they could be looking to upgrade. If I'm not
Yeah, I think
mistaken,
they're hurting. They're hurting at receiver. I mean, I forgot Corey Davis went to the Jets.
yeah.
They lost the tight end, so I mean, they don't really have anyone after AJ Brown. So this could be a receiver right here, and Moore or Bateman.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think AJ Brown was an LSU wide receiver, was he not?
That's a good question.
You know, pairing him up with another LSU wide receiver might be a good idea. Um,
No, he
So
was Old Miss.
oh, that's
AJ
right. That's
Brown.
right. Yeah, yeah.
I just
Okay.
looked it up for you.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking that one up too, but yeah, I mean, he's still an SEC wide receiver going against the competition that he did in the SEC. Um, if they're hurting on offense for more pass catchers for Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball to, you can't. I mean, people can start stacking the box against Derrick Henry and stopping him. He's not as good enough to stop 7 guys coming after him, you know. If you're only throwing it to AJ Brown, people are going to start stacking the box against Derrick Henry. So I could definitely see them going running back or a wide receiver here.
those of you in
And
chat,
just to look,
go ahead.
I was gonna say and if you just look a forecast ahead for the Bills here, just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, only really 2, maybe 3 teams need running backs coming up. You say Pittsburgh, Jacksonville could, but we talked about Robinson. He had a great year. Cleveland doesn't. Baltimore is a possibility. The Saints don't. Green Bay doesn't. And then the Bills pick. So
Yeah.
there's a good shot that one of those that running back could fall to us.
Yeah.
Any of these teams though could take a cornerback here, so I don't like Farley's odds as much as probably one of those running backs right now.
That's true.
But or doesn't go here, you know, I don't know. Is Green Bay gonna move up because will they finally get another weapon for Rodgers?
Yeah, and Elijah
If
Moore.
Rodgers is still there, that's the whole thing, you know.
If they work out his contract dispute, that's what sounds like he's complaining about is his contract. So we'll see. I mean,
Don't forget, Baltimore has 2 picks in the first round too. I mean, they're 2 late ones after that trade with Kansas City.
yeah,
So they could go running back with that one, like, you know, Angel did bring up about could Baltimore. I believe Angel was the one that said they could go for a running back, or was that UB?
Oh yeah, I said that.
yeah. I think that was Angel there,
Yeah.
but yeah, they
Oh, pick it in.
there we go. Tennessee's pick is in. But yeah, Baltimore could definitely go running back. They do have 2 picks. One of them's after us, one of them's before us. So Harris and ETN are still available. So if you're looking for a running back, I don't think you can miss with either ETN or Harris. There we go. Here's the commish.
Those of you that are up and down.
Why are they singing "Sweet Caroline"?
I don't know.
Ain't that a Boston thing?
Yeah.
With baseball, anyways, right?
Right.
Those of you that are up right now, just remember this is the Bills. I mean, we did go pretty far, so we're gonna be pretty late. So get used to this. We'll be doing this for the next couple of years. Late picks.
In the 2021 NFL
Here we go. Here we go.
The Tennessee Titans select Caleb Farley.
Caleb Fairley is gone, guys. Anybody who was hoping to get that lockdown corner, Tennessee has stolen them from us.
That's your last dude.
Um,
We have to go for the running back.
I've got to tell you,
We gotta trade out. This is happening. I think.
I'm upset here. I was really hoping to have that tough decision between, you know, either ETN, Harris, or Fairley, but what are they talking about on NFL Network? Bobby Fisher compared to Caleb
Bobby Taylor.
Fairley? Come on.
I'm ticked off about this. It's typical Tennessee to screw us out of someone like that we really wanted.
So now we go into desperate mode, and
You're thinking of the lateral that wasn't a freaking lateral,
or the whole COVID. We didn't practice COVID. Me.
And the COVID game, like Angel just mentioned last year, like they had 19 days to prepare for the Bills. Like we would have only had 2 losses last year if it wasn't for COVID. But we can't argue that. It was a great. It's a great pick. It really is. It's a risky pick.
Salty pick.
No, in all honesty, even if he fell to us, it would be a risky pick because of the back injury, and we don't know what's going on behind the
They couldn't even
scenes.
give him a draft hat. Look at that.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes with the back injury. All the GMs are cut out for that. Maybe he's taking a risk. Maybe he did his research. We'll see. Overall, I love the pick for Tennessee. I don't think the back injury is going to be an issue. Props to Tennessee. I'm like Uncle Eric said, I'm kind of pissed that we didn't get him. But moving on to Minnesota.
What's with Farley in the satchel? Was he Joey Behart?
I was thinking that same thing as I was talking here, but at
I
the
can
same.
think of his the Hangover with Indiana Jones had a satchel.
I was thinking the exact same thing. You read my mind. At the same time, I was thinking they're bringing up Minnesota on our screen here, and what do they need? I mean, they got Adam Thielen, they've got Justin Jefferson, they've got Dalvin Cook. They can't pick a quarterback this early.
Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, safety, linebacker.
Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, safety, linebacker. I mean,
Notre Dame. Brian, this is your pick right here. Probably the guy from Notre Dame here.
This is my guy. I mean,
pick is in.
Here comes the pick is in for us. I'm feeling like if the pick is this early, they've got to be going with the value pick. You would think. They didn't make any trades. They didn't trade up. They didn't trade back. The Notre Dame linebacker, he was projected, I think, to go 10 through 12 or 10 through 15, and he's still available at 23. I mean, for me, that's the value pick. Lining him up in their linebacking core with their stout defense as it is. That's another defense. If they pick him up, they're going to be scary, along with the Colts. So we'll see. We're at commercial here, but we'll definitely, yeah.
If you haven't listened to episode 4 is out right now. Go listen to that.
Yeah, check it out on all of our platforms. Google, Spotify, Apple.
Pretty much all of them.
All of them.
All the podcasts.
If you can't choose which one you want to go to, it's available on Google or Facebook and Twitter. We've got options. Click on one of the links and just listen in.
Yeah.
And when you listen in, give us some feedback. Enjoy. Comment. Leave a review. We appreciate it more than you know.
Mac Jones has that in the restaurant heading to the bathroom walk.
Yeah, we're looking at some highlights of Mac Jones walking up to the podium.
Mac Jones is down to EPs. We can say that now.
Yeah, Mac Jones looks like he got to take a leak, so he's walking really fast.
QB's getting reunited with their guys tonight.
Kyler Murray just tweeted QB's getting reunited with their guys tonight.
They are.
That's a solid tweet.
It's very true. I think 3 teams?
Yeah.
Got their picks.
I mean, Kyler Murray, he's stacked on his offense. He has nothing to worry about for him.
Nope.
The Cardinals are going to be great on offense, and they did just pick up J.J. Watt. If he stays healthy, Cardinals are going to be a scary team. I mean, the NFC West has been a great division for the past couple of years, so and the Cardinals just getting better makes it that much more scary. So
It's gonna be good.
yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Oh my goodness. Here on NFL Network, they're showing the picture of Tom Brady when he got drafted in his draft photo, and he looks like he's completely out of shape, and you know, it looks like a high school picture of a guy that's out of shape and never played any sports in his life, and comparing him to Mac Jones going to the Patriots. So, the Patriots have been good for that long, and to make those kind of comparisons, I get it, but just stop it. Mac Jones is not Tom Brady. The Patriots are going to suck for the next couple of years. Just deal with it. The Bills are the future. And here we go. There we go, sitting in that comfy chair in the commish, getting ready to make the Vikings pick.
2021 NFL Draft. The Minnesota Vikings select Christian Darrisaw.
Christian Darrisaw, tackle out of Virginia Tech.
He was right
Wow.
above him.
I wasn't expecting this one, to be honest with you. When I looked at this guy's highlights as well, I checked out a lot of these highlights in the draft, and one of the things that stepped out to me is his footwork. The way he just gets in front of people and blocks them, especially when it comes to run blocking. That is a Dalvin Cook pick right there. This is specifically to make Dalvin Cook arguably an MVP. It's hard for a running back to make MVP, but that pick for the Minnesota Vikings here is definitely a Dalvin Cook pick. I love that pick for Minnesota.
He did a heck of a job in that game. He had a really good year overall. Solid consistency for a left tackle.
Look, that's the Patriots quarterback right there. Look at that butte right there. If only you had the body of Josh Allen. You see it? You see it? You see it?
There's Mac Jones for you guys. He's no Josh Allen.
On the clock. Oh, crap. Well, one of the running backs are gone.
Well, here's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is on the clock, and they've got 10 minutes. Pick number 24. I'm still going running back, and, you guys have rubbed off on me with Travis Etienne. Oh, pick is in.
Yeah, they're getting running back.
They know who they want, obviously, if the pick is in this early.
Robinson.
Now, which running back is it? It's the real question.
Is it undrafted?
All right, here we go.
You guys have rubbed off on me. I'm hoping it's Najee Harris. Look at the commissioner already walking up.
I'm liking this. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for going past.
What are they doing showing the Browns fans cheering? NFL Network is a little off for me tonight. And they're showing a Steelers highlight of them hitting Josh Allen, and I'm pretty sure that was the play where Josh Allen threw a first down completion on third down.
Yeah.
So we got ESPN right now. They're talking about the Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers trade that happened because Eli didn't want to play with.
That's a good point. I forgot about that one. On the NFL Network here, they're just showing like the Pittsburgh skyline, and they're not really getting in depth about stuff like that. But they're talking a little bit about the defense and T.J. Watt dominating, and
we know what they're getting.
Here we go.
You know it's running back though here.
I thought the commissioner was up there.
Okay, they're talking about offensive line here on the panel.
They're not getting offensive line.
I really couldn't see him going that way. Did Villanueva retire? Did I hear that? In the war room, they're looking pretty happy. Here we go. Here's the commish.
Pittsburgh Steelers pick. Cue the Boo Birds.
Oh, look at them booing in Cleveland.
What could be Goodell?
Here we go.
The 2021 NFL Draft.
Say Najee Harris.
Steelers select
Najee Harris. You had to see that coming. All right.
That's one down.
All the Bills fans that were hoping for Travis Etienne, Najee Harris is off the board. There is
That's
one
one down.
running back left.
Najee
Uh,
Harris, running back.
You know, as I was saying repetitively, it's that SEC competition, and you know how Alabama running backs have been hitting. Being an AFC competitor, you're kind of hoping that he doesn't hit. Kind of hoping that he turns out like a Trent Richardson. You know, Ben Roethlisberger's at the end of his career. We'll see. NFL Network is comparing him to Matt Forte here. One of the things I touched on in the last episode is watching him at Alabama. He's a huge weapon on the offensive passing game. He can catch the ball in screens and just dominate defenses. He's explosive. He is just a prospect that you can get excited about if you're Pittsburgh Steelers fans. In my mind, if the Bills drafted him, I wouldn't be mad. I would be extremely excited. Now that he's with Pittsburgh, I'm really hoping he kind of fizzles out and turns into that Trent Richardson player. Look at that catch. Look at that catch against Grant Delpit, who was a great safety prospect out of LSU. A running back did that to a great safety prospect. I mean, Najee Harris, I'm hoping he doesn't turn out to be good because he isn't with the Bills, but watch out. Just keep an eye on him for the first couple of years. Make sure he doesn't. You see this? Look at this draft story.
Booger had a good thought, though. I mean, it's not a. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad pick, but Pittsburgh needs an offensive line that can block for him. You know.
Oh, they don't have that right now. So I mean,
they don't have that right now. So
no.
That's true. So having that kind of explosion, I'm still not super sold on who's their running back or wide receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju, and then
they're speedy ones too. They've got that.
What's the one that wasn't he like a 7th round pick or something that just blew up this year?
Yeah. Was it Washington or something at wide receiver?
There's Washington. There's one other guy too.
Here NFL Network goes, showing all the Alabama running backs: Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram.
From Notre Dame.
Yeah, who's the receiver from Notre Dame? For Pittsburgh got.
Oh, was he a tight end or a wide receiver? He was a big dude.
Receiver.
Wide receiver.
Big dude.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about here. I just can't think of his mind. He had some huge games. I know who you're talking about.
No, it's not Dante Johnson. It's not him. It's someone else. Well, they got Ray McLeod though.
Yeah, he was returning punts, I think.
That's his job.
That's his job. Bagging groceries.
I wonder why they're taking so long. Jacksonville still has 3 minutes to
Oh, I'm gonna be mad when you shout them out and I don't think of them. Because I was really hoping the Bills would have picked him too. Who the hell is this guy?
Who?
The Steelers.
On here.
Steelers running back?
No, wide receivers.
That's not
Chase Claypool.
Swimming in the deep end. Hey,
Yep.
Claypool.
Yep. Chase
Cesspool,
Claypool.
as Grandpa calls him.
Cesspool.
He's a cesspool.
Yeah. He had a lot of good fantasy games last year. He was a dangerous threat.
Every time you put on NFL primetime, all he did was talk. Berman kept talking about swimming in the deep end with Claypool.
Yeah, I think who had him in our fantasy league? Was it
Patrick had him.
Patrick? I think he destroyed me. I think he caused me to lose one of my games last year because of Claypool having like 50 fantasy points.
I just want to listen to this commercial real quick. Hold on.
Here's Josh Allen talking on a commercial.
Competition's too weak. He's not a finished product.
Here goes
Oh
Josh.
yeah. Between Claypool and Adams, every
Ignore
week
that.
Berman on
Don't
prime time would have
let
a,
your
you
hand
know,
talking.
da-da-da,
Make some noise, Trey.
da-da-da-da for Devontae Adams, and then Claypool was always he's swimming in the deep end.
You gotta love how Chris Berman's still going at that. He's come on.
I love it.
Yep.
It just stunk that Tom Jackson wasn't able to do it, but I mean Booger filled in all right for him.
He's
Tom
in.
Jackson and Chris Berman had that chemistry together. I mean,
Yeah.
Booger, he's fun to watch because he always messes up something on every broadcast.
Oh yeah.
He ain't the smartest cookie out there.
That's right. That's right. Oh, here we go. We're on commercial, but they're saying the Jacksonville pick is in. Who are we thinking here?
A punter?
I hate to be repetitive, but I'm still going with that Notre Dame linebacker.
Yeah, why is he falling so deep?
Are you going Notre Dame? I say they go for some more offense for it. Maybe they go Elijah Moore or Bateman.
Yeah. Elijah Moore or Bateman is a great pick. You know what's funny is, like previous years, before the Bills offense started getting good, but we're watching on the NFL Network here, and you would never, ever, ever see Bills highlights.
Every commercial had Bills highlights so far.
Yeah, every single commercial we've seen here have had Bills highlights, and you would never see that in the past. That just says something about the Bills here. We're trending upwards for sure.
That's why we're still up.
Yep. Yep.
That's why we're still up right now because we did so good. Then we got a very low draft pick.
And think about this, Bills fans too. We haven't sold the house as the barn in the house, as Angel said, to go get anybody.
I'm still scared of Baltimore.
And there's still Travis Etienne available. There's the guy you wanted. There's still a couple of prospects that we mentioned in the last episode that are available.
I just want what I want. I know what I want. I want my home run.
We'll see. We're 5 picks away, Bills fans. Let's see what Jacksonville does here.
There ain't nobody in the Jacksonville seat. Oh, get your ass up out of there.
All right.
Here we go. Here comes the commish.
He's going to settle into his chair because the Jacksonville Jaguars, their second pick of the night, and they've already had a fan in his chair.
Stop walking so slow. Make their pick already. Look at nobody. Oh, there goes the commish sitting.
He already had someone up there earlier. That's why.
Come on.
With the 25th pick
Here we go.
in the 2021 NFL Draft,
We're not going to be happy.
Jaguars select Travis Etienne.
Oh my God, no!
You assholes!
Oh my God! Oh!
Trade back. Trade back.
Oh!
Let's trade back now.
All right, so who's the best players available out there?
Oh my God, no!
After that best available, let's see what we got now, unfortunately, because...
Okay, so trying to be level-headed here as much as possible. Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne played together in college. I hate Jacksonville now. I hate them so much. I hope we put 40 on them, and they only score 3. But this, you gotta love the pick for Jacksonville.
No.
You have to.
No, I don't.
If you're a Jacksonville Jaguars fan and you love the chemistry that you saw in college between Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, I didn't see it coming, but I felt like I had to see it coming.
I don't even know why these people are excited. You're gonna go to a shitty ass team. They need to rebuild for another couple more years.
No. This is. They do have Marvin Jones now. They do have DJ Chark, Travis Etienne, and James Robinson. You line up 2 running backs with Trevor Lawrence with those 2 wide receivers.
All our guys are gone.
Being a Bills fan, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like I said, just Like I said, as a Bills fan, think about it, guys. We were in the AFC Championship last year without any of these draft picks. Think positively. All right.
I mean, the Notre Dame linebacker, the defensive tackle from Alabama, Dre
We're not
Newsome,
we're not picking.
Newsome's another good pick that kind of fell
Jason
to us.
Campbell.
I'll
Yeah.
trade back. I would trade back. Oh, he's gone. Trade back, get more
No,
capital.
I still like Newsome at 30. If he falls to us, I like Newsome. Look at the Browns here. Their fans are all excited. Clowns. Here goes Elijah Moore. Watch it happen.
Yeah, because Odell Beckham's out the door soon. Watch.
Yep, here comes Elijah Moore. Oh, look at all the Browns fans in Cleveland getting all excited. Man. Like I said,
Still
pick
hurts
is
a
in.
little bit.
Oh, it stings. It stings a lot. But what I'm going to keep reminding you of, you know, we made it to the AFC Championship game without any of these draft picks, Bills fans. Remember that. Remember that.
See, but Brian, now understand the point.
I
The
get
point is to get beyond that and to have someone to help us get beyond that. That's why it stings. That's why people have every right.
Think about the continuity that our team has.
Give our talent.
Talent is a great thing.
Which got us to the AFC Championship.
Try not to be too disappointed that we didn't get ETN or Harris or Fairley or Pitt or
literally anyone we were trying to get.
When I come down in June, we better have a flag for Tennessee, and we better have one for Jacksonville because we're burning them, because we hate them now.
Don't.
We didn't hate them already.
I'll have you covered. We'll make a
pretty
video of that.
Pretty much all Twitter is just it's the same reaction.
Yeah, we're looking on Twitter here at
everyone's
Jacksonville
not happy
taking Travis Etienne, and everybody's just irate that we weren't able to come up and get him. But I can't stress it enough. The Bills were in the AFC Championship game last year. And yeah, we were burned by Travis Kelce. There's still some valuable defensive pieces. If that linebacker that I keep mentioning out of Notre Dame falls to us,
we don't need him though.
He's a depth piece.
We're not playing for depth. We're playing for.
Here we go. Here's the commish for Cleveland. Let's see.
They probably pick him up.
I'm paying Elijah Moore, but I've been off with my last couple ones.
Well, yeah, I don't know where anyone's going now.
Yep.
The pandemic revealed the depths of the digital divide for underserved students across the country. We have partnered with the Education Trust as part of Draftathon to bridge the divide.
I'm proud to introduce Maya
and her class at Shaw High School here in Cleveland have faced this challenge during remote learning. She has worked overtime to assist other students, not only preparing and distributing computers, but teaching other students how to use them. I'm proud to introduce Maya to make the Cleveland Browns pick.
He fumbled that call. He's like joking.
What's up, Cleveland? Are y'all ready for this? All right. Are you guys ready for the best in the land with the 26th pick for the 2021 NFL Draft for the Cleveland Browns?
Here we go.
We have Gregory Newsome II.
Gregory Newsome's gone.
God damn it!
Oh, man.
Like another one.
It's thinking about Browns fans. Yeah, it's a great pick. This is a speedy guy who's going to be able to keep up with any wide receiver out there. I'm pretty sure he ran like a 4.4 40-yard dash.
After now. They're gonna take Baltimore's gonna take they're gonna take Tryon. Watch. That's about it right.
They need to get a wide receiver. That's what they need to get.
Yeah, Baltimore.
They have how many wide receivers are up right now?
I'd be shocked if they didn't get
1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them available right now.
Yeah, if Elijah Moore wasn't gone with the Ravens, you have to be shocked. You got to get Lamar some weapons on the offensive side of the ball.
If you're not getting him that, then what the hell are you doing?
Good pick for the Browns. That was a solid steal pick.
You know what? You know what? I think you know what hurts. Who hurts the most from the what's McCoy getting picked? Baltimore. They really have no one.
They don't have running back.
They have no one.
Yeah.
I mean, you said look, Singletary. We got Singletary.
And what I keep saying, yeah, like Angel mentioned, Singletary.
No, I'm not advocating of him. I'd rather have a better one than him, but
stop it.
We do have him.
Stop it. Devin Singletary is going to have a monster year. He is going to solidify himself as our number 1 running back. Do not worry about Devin Singletary.
Aaron Rodgers is still out there.
I love it. As Bills fans, what you need to worry about is Dawson Knox. He's garbage. He's terrible. He's a terrible.
Wasn't this right around the time Aaron Rodgers got drafted? When he got drafted?
Oh yeah, it was pretty late, wasn't it?
What?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, late. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
It was late in the draft. Out of California.
Oh well, we're following up on that board now. Finally, holy crap!
Damn. So who do the Ravens take here? Do they get an offensive lineman?
They have to get wide receiver. They have to get wide receiver. If I'm a Baltimore fan right now, if you don't get a wide receiver, I swear. You didn't get the running back. You're not getting the wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown.
That's all I think of.
Yeah,
that's all I can think of.
Tommy Trumbull.
Oh, Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins.
Tommy Trumbull.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins.
Tommy Trumbull, the tight end.
Yeah, that's true. What was he? He was in some of the projections. He was picked in the first. Most of them, he was a second rounder. But man, I can't help but feel terrible about ETN going to Jacksonville.
Another player that I wanted off the bill. Another player off the board.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. My big guy Fairley that I wanted. He's gone.
So who left remaining do we go for?
What I mean, do we look at best available? It's kind of tough. I feel like we can't go for wide receiver, which is clearly up there on the list. Defensive tackle.
There is that running back from North Carolina is the only other one.
Chad says O-line for Baltimore.
That's true too. And Asante Samuel Jr., he's still available, and a lot of people were picking him to go in the first
Grandpa
round.
hates that pick. He's too small.
That's exactly what I was saying too. I don't like Asante Samuel in the first round either because of his height.
What about Greg Razu from Miami?
That was another popular pick in the first round, and I didn't like him as I didn't like him as much as Pay, and I didn't like him as much as the other Miami edge rusher that got taken a little too early. But I couldn't be mad at him. I really couldn't be mad at that pick. It's not the sexy pick that we really wanted, but he has the potential to be solid.
I mean, there's a bunch of edge rushers out there right now too that haven't been picked.
Yep. Well, the pick is in for Baltimore. We're still on commercial on our end, but we'll see what Baltimore does.
Hey.
They're back, and this just in. Bud Light has announced a summer stimulus plan, promising free sports tickets, beers, and concert tickets. Check out and endorse the proposal at Bud Light Summer Stimmy.
Why is that a headline? Mason Rudolph signs a 1-year extension.
Because he had a 1-year contract. Or 2-year contract. That one up.
Notre Dame linebacker. Devin Jenkins, that's the guy. That's the guy they're going to get.
I wouldn't
You
put it
think
in
the
the Hall
Bills
of
are going to
Fame.
get Tevin Jenkins there?
Yep, he's nasty. That's the offensive
Shut
lineman.
up, Clemson.
State, that's nasty.
Temple likes that says well, the Bills are going to get that Tevin Jenkins. He's nasty, offensive lineman from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You know, I couldn't be mad at that either.
No, I wouldn't either.
I was just looking at him as I was looking down at my phone, and if he doesn't get picked, you know, I keep talking about Devin Singletary having a huge year. He's great on the run block.
These guys on the offensive line, they got 1-year contracts. Boom.
Yeah.
Step right in.
Great point. Great point. I like that a lot.
What?
You mentioned that a lot of the guys on the O-line have 1-year contracts. It's a great point.
Yeah, they did.
Here we go. Here comes the commish. Look at these Ravens fans trying to trigger all the Cleveland fans in the Cleveland crowd there. I love it. Here we go. All right, commish, what do you got?
Perfect. With the 27th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman. Okay.
Told you they had to go wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
would be
would.
Elijah Moore, but
That's what I was thinking too. But as Angel said, you have to go wide receiver. You got to give Lamar Jackson some weapons here.
They had to. There was no way.
Baltimore's always been formidable and solid on defense. Lamar Jackson's main issue was not having anybody to throw the ball to. Now they really don't have anybody to run the ball like Mark Ingram potentially had. I'm still really high on that. Who's the running back they just drafted last year out of Ohio State?
who?
Saints? No, Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore? Oh. They have a couple running backs. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, there was one they just drafted last year out of Ohio State. I was kind of hoping that the Bills would pick him when he fell that far, but they didn't.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins, that's right.
They have him, Gus Edmonds.
Yep, Gus
sorry.
Edmonds. Edwards, that's right. Yeah, there we go. They're showing the pieces of the puzzle on
Bateman,
NFL Network.
Andrews, Brown's the only one I know.
Yeah, Mark Andrews is their tight end as well.
Yeah,
Hollywood Brown.
They need a wide
Dobbins.
receiver badly.
If
Hated
Dobbins
Mark
can.
Andrews. Every time you played him in fantasy, he'd have a touchdown every week.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he had a pretty big game against me too.
All right, the championship rounds.
I know.
God. Well, here's the Saints. They were 12-4 last year.
Well,
and,
I'm predicting to kind of calm down Aaron Rodgers at 29. Elijah Moore will go to them if the Saints don't pick him here.
You know that's solid. That's really solid. I didn't think about that at all. Other than
I'm down at
Or maybe they'll just take another quarterback again to really screw Rodgers.
Out of spite. You want to leave?
I
Don't worry.
love it.
We
I
have
love
2
it.
replacements for you.
Oh, here we go. They're saying the pick is in for the Saints. We're still in commercial here, but that's funny. I love.
It has to be the linebacker. It's the linebacker at this point.
Oh, no, he signed then. They eventually signed him, yeah. Yeah, that was a big talk, remember, with Aaron Jones. They were thinking of maybe possibly trading him, and then he finally signed.
That's right. That's right. Man.
Yep.
Wide receivers, they always need them. They need offensive linemen because they're always injured.
Well, you know, they need receivers, but they only throw the ball like 90 times to Devontae Adams.
That's right. Yeah,
By the
giving
way,
him some.
that's my fantasy freeze this year again.
Yeah, oh, you're freezing Adams?
Oh, yeah, I'm more than likely going to freeze Adams.
All right. I got a feeling I'm not freezing anybody. I'm thinking about freezing Henry, but, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Grandma asked too. She's like, "What are we doing for the draft?" I go, "I haven't even thought that far yet. You know, what we're gonna do."
Yeah, we got a couple months till the draft.
Oh.
But yeah,
They got training camp.
it's exciting. We still got the draft going on. We still got training camp. We'll see.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Oh. Oh, there's some terrible commercials here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're getting on ESPN, but we're getting some bad commercials here on NFL Network. The Saints. They could take the linebacker. There's still a safety out of TCU. If they want to give Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill some weapons, there's still Elijah Moore available. People have been pretty high on the defensive tackle out of Alabama, Barmore. There's been a lot of draft boards that have had the linebacker from Georgia on our draft board, so that could happen. Like Grandpa said, I'm really hoping that Samuel isn't our pick, but we'll see.
I'll be really disappointed if I stay up to hear his name.
Who, Asante Samuel?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And they're announcing on NFL Network again, Wednesday, May 12th at 8 p.m. The NFL schedule release will be happening. We'll be having that live also, so tune in for that.
Indeed.
We're hoping to play the Super Bowl champs Tampa Bay Bucks in the first game of the year just to tone them down a couple notches.
I'd just be happy you didn't face us last year.
Yep. NFL Network is dropping the ball here. They keep talking about Drew Brees retiring when they need to be talking about is what's going on.
Dragging it out. Really dragging it out.
You can talk about Drew Brees retiring at any time. Let's talk about the future now.
The Jaguars had a top running back, and they decided to get it.
Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Celebrate Motor. Celebrate Motor Singletary.
No, that's why I wanted to.
All right.
All right.
Here comes the commish. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You look like, or he looked. They were comfy in that chair. What are you doing?
They were comfy in the chair. What are you doing?
Here we go.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Peyton Turner, defensive end.
Peyton Turner, defensive end out of Houston. This is a shocker. Where was he projected? Let me look this one up. Where was he projected?
Look, he's not in the first page.
Do you guys remember seeing him on any first round mock draft?
No.
What?
I don't remember seeing him on any first round mock draft.
I don't think he was on anyone's mock draft in the first round. No, this guy.
Where the hell is he?
Well, they're saying on NFL Network, 10.5 tackles for loss, 5 sacks in 2020. He led the team. They're looking like they're a little bit shocked. And
wow,
Green Bay was ready.
They're ready.
They didn't even set the timer for Green Bay.
Hey, we're up. We're up.
And the Bills. Buffalo Bills are next.
Well, where is this guy? I can't find him.
Yeah.
Peyton Turner.
It is what it is. It's a head scratcher for the Saints.
Peyton Turner.
I'm sorry if you're living in Houston and you're a University of Houston fan, but none of us have ever heard of him.
Cannot find him.
Yeah.
Peyton Turner. See, look, nothing.
Yeah. So
With the
saying
third
here
base.
that Green Bay has selected a defensive player in 8 out of the last 9 first rounds of
Well, we know what they did last year.
yeah. And they lost, just like the Bills. They lost in the NFC Championship game last year, just like the Bills lost in the AFC. We have a disgruntled Aaron Rodgers. I can't see them picking a quarterback in the first round. I could easily see Elijah Moore, like you were talking about earlier, Uncle Eric, to try to keep Aaron Rodgers around. I mean, if I'm a GM, I'm doing whatever it takes to keep Aaron Rodgers around.
Dude, he has to have been the third round, or look at this.
Yeah. It's a head scratcher for sure.
I don't know.
Maybe he hits, maybe he doesn't. It's a huge risk for the Saints. If he hits, good job. If not, you screwed up. You could have traded that pick away and got some assets. We'll see.
It's so weird.
Green Bay in their war room looks a little bit confused. I mean,
they just literally made the pick. To be confused is kind of confusing.
I'd be confused.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they're taking Aaron Rodgers with the 29th pick overall.
Yep.
So confusing.
Look, there's the report. Aaron Rodgers told members of the Packers he doesn't want to return to team. What members? Did he tell Devontae Adams? Or did he tell the GM? Like, tell me who he told. Nobody's giving away that information. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Green Bay fans, how's it feel? You're about to lose your quarterback that you've had for more than 10 years.
Stop it. He's staying with the Packers.
Oh, you talking about Brandon. He's leaving.
He's staying with Green Bay.
All right, come on. Come on.
We all know the
so
pick
they're up.
man.
Means that
Stop
we're
talking.
Yeah, I guess they're ready to go.
Offensive rank number 5. Yeah, that was clearly behind Josh Allen and the Bills at number 2.
I thought we were number 3. In the offense.
Check.
I thought we were number 3 in offense. But...
Well, here we go. Here he is. Everybody's favorite commissioner.
Let's hear what it is.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yep.
With the 29th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Eric Stokes.
Eric Stokes. That was a good, he was talked about a lot. I don't really see.
All right, we're up and we are using our time.
We are. I don't see the value in Eric Stokes. Yes, Green Bay did get burned a lot on defense last year, but
they got a great corner in Jamar Alexander, so I mean they need another piece to have another cover corner because King got burned a lot last year.
That's very true.
Proven in the playoffs.
Who is left? Let's see.
And Eric Stokes, he had 4 interceptions in 2020, and kind of like our guy, he returned 2 for a touchdown.
Yes, Santi Samuel.
So, he had 22 pass breakups and 4 interceptions in his career at the University of Georgia, and he did play against some stout competition. Thinking of Green Bay, if they're thinking of keeping Aaron Rodgers, they did need defense. It's somewhat of a value pick. I like it for cornerback. Thinking about Asante Samuel to the Bills, if that happens, I'll be a little bit depressed, but I would have liked Eric Stokes a little bit more. But I can't be mad if I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. My anxiety's through the roof thinking about losing Aaron Rodgers, but thinking about Eric Stokes coming on that defense, I'm liking it.
I'm just happy to see the Bills all go up.
But
Just happy to see the Bills logo out.
Who are we taking, guys?
I'm exhausted. I have no damn clue.
Are we taking the Notre Dame linebacker?
No, I don't think so.
I'm really hoping not. I liked him for some other teams.
The only cornerback that's left is the Sanche Samuel from Florida
Stop
State.
it. Stop it.
That's it.
Don't say Asante Samuel.
Javonte Williams from North Carolina, running back.
Yeah. Campbell's out there. Elijah Moore's out there. Another piece for Josh Allen.
Wide receiver. I don't think that we're gonna get another wide receiver.
Man, you know what?
I would not like that pick.
I'm hoping that we go with the offensive lineman at this point. All of our other pieces are gone. Give Josh Allen some more time to throw the ball.
I think we're kind of willing to
do
do
the
the
freak
pick.
of nature take on Jenkins.
I want Jenkins out of Oklahoma State. Give me that offensive lineman to open up some holes for Devin Singletary to be the Bills' offensive player of the year.
They're running that time down. I think they're trying to. I don't know.
We'll see. They could be trading.
Trading back.
Yeah,
Get
they're
more
one
picks.
they're one of the first teams in a long time to let that ticker tick down a little.
Oh yeah,
bit.
they're happy about something.
Yeah, they're looking happy in their war/draft room.
I see Kim.
Yeah.
They're happy
He just
about
went to the
something.
bathroom or something.
They are the Bills fan.
There we are.
Yeah, there we are. Downtown Buffalo, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's just the same tower. It's just...
Stop it.
No, it's just the same tower as Cleveland.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It's literally the same tower. It just changed the lighting of it.
Why would they do that?
Because it's Cleveland. That's where they're
Why would
hosting
lighten up
it.
Cleveland's logo all night long.
No, that's not. They do that for every draft.
Mel Kiper's talking about the running back.
Oh, the North
Notre Dame?
Carolina one?
Notre Dame one?
No, the North Carolina running back, Williams.
Go Kuiper, you're a real asshole.
Where the hell is he at?
Right there. 9.
Yeah, that's what I said. North Carolina. Oh, that's the Notre Dame, didn't I?
Yeah. You're thinking of the
Javonte Williams. That's what I said earlier.
Yeah. There were 2 running backs.
They're really rolling the clock.
Yeah.
They're running that
There were
clock.
2 running backs on the board that I wanted. They're gone. There were a couple cornerbacks on the board that I wanted. They're gone. Give me the offensive lineman.
Somebody nasty.
Pick is in. Pick is in. All right. Who's the future player? Who is the first
Give me
pick
that
of
offensive lineman out of Oklahoma State.
Draft?
We didn't even talk about him in the last episode either, so this would be a shocker for the people that have listened in.
All right, here we go. This is big.
Here we go. Listen to him talk about the Bills. Stop it. Stop it. We have Devin Singletary. We don't need a running back. Stop it.
The only one.
We should have listened to ESPN. You guys are
All right, who are we picking? Who are we picking? I'm not, you know what? I'm just gonna close this.
Oh, it's so I gotta
No, I
call
don't
every
want
one
to
of my
be
fingers.
spoiled at all. I want to close chat, but I can't.
Here we go, Bills fans. Let these NFL Network guys stop talking.
Stop talking, you asshats.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
There goes the camera panning. There's the commish.
All right,
Here we go.
Kamish. Who are we picking? Oh, wow.
I can't look. I can't look. Bills fan. I can't look.
All right, here we go. Who are we picking?
Here we go.
With the 30th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Gregory Rousseau,
Okay.
defensive end,
Okay.
Miami.
Okay.
Look at this guy's face. Okay, at first he was disappointed.
Where's he not disappointed? Why would he be? Come on.
I did talk about him in our last episode, guys. Gregory Rousseau.
I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either.
I don't hate it either. We do need some help on the edge rush. I feel like Brandon
And we
Bean
did
was
bring
thinking.
him up a little while ago. What's the best available? I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I think we need edge rushers, you know, and I didn't care for any of the linebackers really out there. You
Poor
know,
wide
so
receiver
this is
safety.
not a bad pick, I don't think.
No,
It's
not
a
at
big
all.
dude.
And you're thinking too,
It's a big dude.
he's another one that sat out the 2020 season due to COVID, so you're
Big
not
dude.
seeing all the, oh my God, moving up the draft board type of highlights. So I feel
Let's
like
go
it was a safe
Buffalo!
pick, and I feel like it was the Star Latulele is going to be huge, so let's bring this guy in on the other side of Jerry Hughes. Let's get excited. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
seriously, let's get excited. We needed an edge rusher.
Exactly what we needed. At least they didn't go offensive tackle.
I was hoping for the offensive tackle. At the moment, I'm not mad at this.
Come on.
He looks like he's happy to be a Bills player too.
He knows what he's going into.
Yeah.
He's going to a team, a real team.
He's going to a championship.
All right, let's get the
competitor.
highlights
Look at the
here.
highlights. Look at this guy. Look at how lengthy he is.
They're just talking about.
Ooh. That's a power. Look. Okay. Here he is, going against the University of Virginia guy, a huge guy, and he's overpowering him getting to the cornerback or quarterback. Yep. Look at this. I mean, he's also a three technique defensive end. You put him up alongside of Ed Oliver, who's also a three technique specialist. It could be a dangerous duo. The more I'm looking at the highlights and the more I'm looking at this guy, he's exciting. And
He opted out for 2020?
yeah, he did opt out for 2020. And looking at his
he used to be a wide receiver.
19. You think about the amount of games they play in college versus the amount of games they play in NFL.
Look at him.
19 and a half tackles for loss.
Look at him. Look at him go.
It's an exciting stat. That's something we haven't had at the edge rush
Hey, Brent,
in a long time.
he used to be a wide receiver. So maybe, you know, they might put him in a play or two, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Opposition touchdowns.
He did used to be a wide receiver.
And ESPN here, I mean, they're interviewing him too. It's good to see some nice publicity for a Bills guy getting interviewed. You don't usually see that in past years either. So he's talking right now on ESPN.
I wish I.
Yeah, they're not doing any of that at all on NFL Network. So, like I
Fantastic.
said, we were wishing we would have switched to the ESPN broadcast because NFL Network's dropping the ball
It's
here.
too far behind. It's about a minute or two.
Well, I mean, look at it. They're not even
Yeah, there's
like.
2 more picks and then.
Yep.
Night, Brian.
Good night, Grandma. Love you.
No, he heard you said good night. He said love you.
Love you too.
15.5 sacks in 2019.
Yeah, along with the 19 and a half tackles for loss, he also had 15 and a half sacks in 2019. So, if any of the Bills fans out there didn't know that, get excited. Don't be mad at this pick. Yes, we wanted Travis Etienne, we wanted Najee Harris, we wanted Kyle Pitts. So, just don't be disappointed. Get excited. We needed an edge rusher. Brandon B knew this. Put some faith in Brandon B.
You know, Brian Console on Twitter has a very good point. No worries, guys. Josh Allen's just going to throw it every down, so who cares?
Yeah. And Devin Singh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're interviewing him now on NFL Network.
I'm so thankful. I couldn't be any more grateful, man. God is good.
You're a Florida boy, born and raised, went to
Oh,
Miami.
come
How
on.
are you gonna deal with that Buffalo cold?
Get out of here.
That's fine. I promise.
I love that smile. All right, Rich.
You're a Florida boy. How
You know
gonna
why?
deal with
Because that, you know,
Buffalo
to keep him nice and warm, those nice championship, you know, those medals, and, you know, possibly, you know.
And listen to our last episode. we talked to Greg from being Buffalo about how the cold is in Buffalo. You're gonna have fun in it. You're gonna have fun in the cold. It's not that much of an element. You're gonna have a great time. There's things to do out in the cold that make you forget about the actual cold weather. Even if you're not used to it, bundle up like he's gonna do. Gregory Rousseau is going to produce for the Buffalo Bills. There's the Baltimore Ravens pick. Their pick is in. One more, and then the first round of the draft is over.
So Josh Allen just posted on Twitter, welcoming the new guy. I want that shirt so badly.
Where does he get that? What's wrong with his hair? Is he smoking weed?
His hair is just messed up. Wearing a hat like I do.
Josh Allen
apparently,
looks like
this is
a
the
stoner in
ANC.
that
It's going to be absolutely wild next year.
Before it can change the world, it has to change yours. The only
So who posted that? Is that Josh Allen?
No, Barstool Sports, Buffalo Barstool Sports.
Buffalo Barstool Sports just made a post about how the AFC East is going to look, and they put a picture of Mac Jones in his completely unfit look, looking worse than Tom Brady. And then the next picture is that the Jets' Zach Wilson. All he cares about is his looks, so he's the complete opposite of the Patriots quarterback. And then you got the Dolphins quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. If you remember the longest yard with Adam Sandler, the Hispanic guy. Yeah, there you go. Angel showing you. That's the Dolphins quarterback for you. So in our minds, you got nothing to worry about. This is from Barstool Sports. This is not us. We think it's hilarious. We wish we would have came up with it.
I wish I had the ability to come up with funny
this
stuff
is
like that.
The landscape of the AFC East next year. So if you think the Bills are going anywhere, think again. If you're a Dolphins fan, if you're a Patriots fan, even if you're a Jets fan, just stop. Forfeit. Quit while you're behind. Just continue to rebuild your team and just sit back and put your heads behind your head and watch the Bills dominate for the next 10 to 15 years, because that's what's going to happen. Oh, here they go talking about the Ravens. Oh, look, another commercial. More Bills highlights. Nobody cares about Rodgers and Mahomes. Rodgers, Brady versus the Patriots isn't a competition.
They already had that last year. Why is that a thing?
I'm telling you, NFL Network's dropping the ball. You heard it. All right. Here we go. Baltimore coming up.
Is that just making a pick right now?
Yeah, commissioner's about to walk up. Oh yeah, that is the Cleveland skyline. If I was Cleveland, I'd be bitter. I wouldn't put any other team up there. Jason away. There he goes. Penn State linebacker. That was one of the guys on the Bills.
Notre Dame guys still there.
Notre Dame guys still there, but Oweh is one of the guys that was on the Bills' big board in a lot of the mock drafts. Baltimore, like we've been saying earlier, they've always been formidable on defense. He's a big dude. He's very, very athletic. But, for as athletic as he was, he hasn't been very productive. I feel like Brandon Beane has seen that, and that's the reason why we went with the Miami edge rusher instead of this guy. If he pans out for Baltimore, good for them, but they're showing some highlights here. He's just a speedy dude. He can get around those guards and tackles like the best of them, if he's on point. But we look at, unfortunately, how the pandemic took over the college football season last year in certain conferences. Certain ones just haven't played as many games as other ones. they're showing some of the speed that he has, and then they're also showing some of the production. He can get caught up on double teams.
Dude, my God.
Yeah, he's a freak of
It's a
nature.
brick house.
He is a freak of nature, but I gotta assume that Brandon Beane saw the production on the field and just said, "All right, we've got our guy out of Miami." I can't stress this enough. We've seen the success level that Brandon Beane has had in drafts. Get excited about Greg Rousseau on the opposite side. He will be a starter on day one.
Oh yeah.
Is the pick in?
Yeah,
Tampa
no,
Bay's pick is in. Pick 32, guys.
Thank
End
you,
of the
Tampa
draft.
Bay, for
End of the
hurrying
first
up.
round. Here we go.
The final pick of the first round.
They're going to talk for 15 minutes before getting this pick in, but we'll see. I'd have to assume they.
Oh, you got a couple picks.
Oh,
You hit the chain.
That's the University of Miami thing. I'm not putting too much on it, but
Yeah, but you get that if you get a pick.
yeah.
Washington State rushed the passer on 85% of the snaps in 2019. Opted out of 2020.
Oh, I told you 7 hours ago. Stop it. Stop it.
He struggled. I think with Tampa Bay, that
Best edge rusher in the 2021 draft class.
He could have been. He could have been the best edge rusher, just like Caleb Fairley could have been the best cornerback. I was more excited about having somebody breaking up passes alongside of Trey White, but you know, logically thinking about it, who did we have outside of Jerry Hughes breaking up the offensive line last year? It wasn't anybody. We needed that edge rusher, and I was stressing that while getting excited about running backs and cornerbacks and Kyle Pitts, the tight end out of Florida. Ultimately, it was that edge rusher that we needed, and we got him. And you gotta
Wait! What just happened?
What do you mean?
Tampa Bay never went up. They never announced the pick. What did he just cut off Tampa Bay?
So our NFL Network guys, if you're watching NFL Network, we're streaming. We're not watching it live, but we didn't see what Tampa Bay's pick was. They just completely
Tampa's
skipped it.
pick was Joe Tryon out of Washington, just to let you know.
Oh
Was
my
he a
God.
guard or a tackle? Or what was he?
He was defense.
That's
Okay,
funny.
Hold on,
okay.
let me look it up.
We'll let you take this one over because it just completely skipped Tampa Bay's pick. We didn't see anything there.
It just completely like.
Yeah, Joe Tryon was an edge rusher for Washington. He did opt out last year.
Okay. Edge rusher out of Washington for Tampa. As if their defense wasn't scary enough. You see what they did to Kansas City in the Super Bowl. I'm not even going to bother talking about Tampa because they didn't have to play against us in the Super Bowl, and we might have the opportunity to play against them in the first game of 2021. What I want to talk about is Greg Rousseau. Yes, we didn't get to see him in college football last year. We also didn't get to see Star Latulele. And we kind of need that veteran presence alongside of Ed Oliver. This, like I've been mentioning, this is a do or die year for Ed Oliver. You pair Ed Oliver along the right side of Star, and then you've got Greg Rousseau on the other side. And if Jerry Hughes even plays up to somewhat of the same potential that he had last year, you got that kind of explosion on the other side for other teams to worry about. It's going to be a scary defense for the Bills, for other teams to play against for the Bills. I'm telling you, Bills fans, I know everybody wanted Travis Etienne. A few of you wanted Najee Harris. I wanted Caleb Farley like people couldn't believe, but this is a pick to seriously get excited about. We needed an edge rusher. We got him. Please, if you're upset, at the very least, put your trust in Brandon Beane. He obviously knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, guys, that is it for the live stream. I think we're up for a while. Thank you everyone for coming by. It
Thank
was
you
fun.
so much. It was fun.
Like always, we do have episode 4 up right now on SoundCloud, Apple, Google Podcast,
Yep.
Spotify, Caster, a whole bunch of different ones.
At the very least, go onto our Facebook page. We
Yeah.
have every possible way you can watch or listen to our podcast on there. Again, a special thank you to my Uncle Eric, who joined us for the entire draft.
Thank you.
That was awesome of you. I didn't know you were going to stick around for the whole thing. So that was really cool. And Grandpa stuck around.
It was really
till the
great
end, too.
to jump in and just say, yeah, it was really great to be on it, you know, and I enjoyed doing it. You know, I always appreciate you guys having me on. So, great job, and let's see what day 2 and 3 brings for the Bills. You know,
Yeah.
fill those needs, and you know, let's hit Super Bowl next year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to say that S word.
Oh, I
That's
will.
a taboo word for me, but
I will say it for you.
knocking on wood there. I'm with you. That
Later, mate.
being said, guys.
Well, you guys have a good evening, all right? We'll talk soon.
Yeah,
Later,
we'll
man.
definitely talk soon. Thanks again. And to all the fans out there, thanks for tuning in. Nickel City Hot Takes. We'll have a draft recap on Sunday. Tune in.